You ready to be on?
72, what's up with him?
Good evening and welcome to West Catholic High School. Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack and our statistician
and Steve Grooms just leaving the building.
Right. Welcome to another great night of high school football here on the west side of Grand Rapids. As we're at Falcon Stadium tonight, it's the Forest Hills Eastern Hawks, Joe. We got the Hawks tonight.
Not only that, it's so good to be home.
How about it?
And good to have you back in the saddle, man.
Yeah, I took last week off. I went to New Jersey for an amazing wedding. I'd never been on the shores there in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, just amazing, fun time. Well, West Catholic comes into this game. They're 6-1, 4-0 in the conference. This is an OK White matchup, as you know, Joe. Eastern comes in at 3-4, 1-3 in the OK White Conference. Last week, you and Steve David with the call, a 48-19 trouncing over Wayland, and we'll get into more of that, Joe, as the Fox Pools pregame show progresses. But Wayland had 300 and some yards, so the Wildcats ran the ball well last week against West Catholic. Forest Hills Eastern on the other side, they lost 57-43. 100 points on the board between Forest Hills Eastern and Spring Lake. I mean, just amazing. And you know what was interesting is I looked at that. It was 7-7 after the first quarter.
I know. Somebody play some defense.
It's like, what happened? What happened the rest of the game? But amazing, a lot of big plays there. I saw there's a 55-yard touchdown run. There was a 75-yard touchdown reception that the Hawks had against Spring Lake. So, hey, you put up 43 points, you can score. And against Spring Lake was a pretty good team. As you know, we only won by a score when we went out to Spring Lake. So that was kind of good to see. Their wide receiver, Luke Rosenbook, had 84 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. So that was a really good game. Now we look at West Catholic last week. You said Wayland Wildcats, they ran the ball really good against West, Joe. But West came back and ran the ball just as effectively against Wayland with over 300 yards on the ground. You were there, Joe. There must have been some big holes because as I looked at everything, I saw runs of 35 yards by Olszewski. I saw runs of 66 yards by Colin Abram. Cato had a 36-yard run. There must have been some big holes the offensive line created for the backs.
There really were, and you know, Wayland had a tough time, and it's not like they weren't a sizable group, but I'll tell you what, West Catholic just owned the ground game. There was a level of shock and awe, kind of like what we experienced with Grand Rapids Christian.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, it looked good. It felt like the team was ready for playoff football, and that's about what you want to see at that time of the year. Again, you've got Thunder and Lightning, right? Olszewski and Abram.
Yes.
10 carries, 11 carries. It was kind of funny. It seemed like Colin Abram, he got off to a really fast start, and in the back of your mind, you thought, "Oh, I can show what I can do here." Like the week before,
right? Yeah.
That Connor Olszewski. I mean, he was the MLive. They voted Player of the Week, and he was featured on the radio with 96.1 as the student athlete of the week, and that's all right. So
that's a big deal.
Colin was like, I'm going to show what I can do here too, and he got off to a real fast start. Didn't overcome Connor. Connor had 162 yards, and Colin had 142 yards, but and he had the bulk of the early touchdowns as well.
Well, and he had more touchdowns, right? He had 3 touchdowns, and Connor had 2 touchdowns, and then it was nice to see Julian Cato came in. He had 7 carries for 42 yards himself. Of course, one of those was on a 36-yard scamper that he had.
Right.
But I thought, wow, between Olszewski and Abram, 300 yards rushing, and we're so used to seeing that great one running back for West every year, and in the past few years, it's certainly been like that, going back to Timmy Kloska and the 5,000 plus yards that he put up here. But it's kind of nice to see, a team. Hey, look, it doesn't matter who you put in. You're going to be even if it's Julian Cato, that guy's going to get some yards for you.
But exactly, it's a shared duty. I'd rather have it at running back than at quarterback. I'll tell you that right now.
For sure. Well, we look at quarterback, Joe. Grady Augustin last week, 7 for 13 for 113 yards. Did have one INT there, but got it done through the air as well. Really spread it out last week. So as I was looking at the stats, 6 receivers caught just one pass.
Correct.
And then Owen Hunter led the team with 2 receptions.
2 receptions.
I can't recall. We have to go back and look, but
7 receivers caught balls.
Yeah. And to have the leading receiver only have 2 receptions was kind of amazing, especially when you're putting up the number of points that West Catholic did last week with 48. So as we continue the Fox Pools pregame show here, as both teams take the field, we want to thank some of our sponsors, Joe.
Of course, and beginning with pregame show sponsor, Fox Pools, swimming pool installation, repair supplies, and accessories. Custom Caulking, where quality is the priority, serving both commercial and residential customers. They sponsor every Falcon touchdown, which there was a few last week. And West End Body, the West Side's best collision repair, sponsoring our halftime show. Frank's Market, fresh meats, kielbasa, and so much more by Padgett Business Services. Small business experts for accounting, tax preparation, and payroll. Dubin Duba Attorneys at Law, simplifying the legal needs of businesses and individuals throughout West Michigan. Shaner Avenue Nursery, landscapes from concept to completion. By Moore & Sons Roofing, your certified local Owens Corning roofing contractor. And by Realtor Melissa Homewood and the Lash Group of Epic Realty, your real estate done right. Culvers of Comstock Park, Cedar Springs, Cascade, and Lowell. Welcome to delicious Lamoureux Farm Market and Cowlicks. They're open daily year-round on Lake Bella Vista in Rockford. And, of course, your Falcon Touchdown Club, organizing and funding the best high school football program in the state of Michigan. Thank you all.
And go to Carson Cockle, who's going to get a cut out to the field, Joe, as we see both teams taking the field.
Yeah.
First, we've got Julie Woodruff will be giving us scores as she drives around in her 1979 purple Gremlin.
She got that
tonight.
fixed. It was in the shop last week.
Yeah.
But she'll be out and about in the Gremlin. If you see her, wave.
Yeah, you won't hear
Don't
this
scare
week
her.
because it was a muffler problem she had, and you could hear her from miles away. But she got that fixed, which is great. So we talked a little bit about the offense for West, Joe. Darren Smith in that defense.
Yeah.
Played extremely well. 0 yards passing.
That was that's
Amazing.
Probably the stat of the week right there. No yards passing, 0 for 8. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Either says something about the quarterback or says something about defense, and I'll just say it says something about defense.
Yeah, I think that's great. You look at defensively, Jael Jujem, he's been leading the team all year. He had 13 tackles, 2 for a loss last week. Colin Abram did it on both sides of the ball. Fantastic day at running back last week. He had 10 tackles from his linebacker position. Hudson Perry, a name that we haven't called
exactly. He played phenomenal defense. He was responsible for some of those pass breakups, and he was in on some tackles, just doing what the Perry kids do, and they fly all over the field. He was fantastic. One of the super sophomores we've got. Mentioning super sophomores, right?
Yeah.
Deacon Parslow.
Yeah, Deacon Parslow.
Deacon Parslow, he had a pick last week, a fumble recovery, and had 4 tackles, 3 of those solos. So he's as active as he's always been. Good to see him playing well.
And, of course, we had Connor Olszewski with 6 tackles. And Christian Patterson, a guy that we haven't called a lot because he didn't play to start the season, but he's really been picking up his game. In fact, he's like 3rd on the team with 5 tackles for a loss.
That's awesome.
So even though a shortened season with his injury to start off, but he's really coming on strong. It seems like every game we're calling the pressure on the quarterback, and he's chasing the quarterback out of the pocket and really creating a lot of havoc for the opposing offense. So good to see Christian Patterson do such a great job last week and as well as all season. Offensively on the season, to kind of go back to the offense as both teams head to the locker room. We're at the 14-minute mark. So we've got quite a bit of time before the kickoff here.
I mean, overall, though, something that, I always pay attention to, and it's been kind of glaring this year. We had a couple of good games where West's penalties were less than the other teams. We still haven't overcome that. Last week it was 5 penalties for 35 yards to 2 penalties only for Wayland for 30 yards. Of course, it doesn't bode well when you're running down the field and you're getting into the red zone and, there's a holding call and it backs you up and this and that. And then, you force the field goal unit out. You have a bobbled snap on that and you come away empty, right? It's kind of a tough thing. So this is really, I think, something that Coach Grove and Coach Smith and the defensive unit, they're really going to have to pull this together as we get closer to the playoffs. Next week, of course, Zeeland West, no push over there.
No.
They're visiting here. They're going to be at Falcons.
Division 3.
Exactly. And so I think that's going to be a big focus tonight. I'm going to pay close attention, and we'll see what happens with the penalties this evening. I think it's very critical, not only for tonight, but as we move forward into the next game and into the playoffs.
Yeah, I did notice that in the stats. It was great to see that Landon Smith had 3 field goal attempts and made 2, but one was because of that bobble.
Yeah, it was just a little bobble and a little bit of a line drive of a kick. So
and hit a 38-yarder. So always nice. It was great to have the opportunity, right? You don't want to settle for field goals, but nice to have him game time get 3 attempts in because you never know when you need that foot.
You trot him out there. He's got talent. You got the repetition. It's got to be there. So bring him out, make him comfortable, and get some points on the board.
Offensively on the season, Joe, if we look at the offensive stats for the season, at the running back position, again, that Thunder and Lightning that did so well last week. 657 yards on the ground for Connor Olszewski with 10 touchdowns.
Yep.
Colin Abram, 549 yards and 9 touchdowns. So between them, over 1,200 yards rushing now for those two.
Yeah.
Brady Augustin for the quarterback position, 85 for 137. 1,339 yards through the air, 11 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. And that's one thing that we really want to see. Grady had 1 interception last week,
I
believe.
Yeah, he had 1 interception last week.
So I think if you're Landon Grove, and with the 7 interceptions on the season, I think we're looking for these last 2 games. You know what? We want error-free football from the quarterback position. Going into the playoffs, we want to take care of the ball every possession is gold. Thomas Pucksta, 20 receptions for 378 yards and 4 touchdowns, leads the way at the wide receiving core, followed by Cam Inbody and Owen Hunter. Both of them, Cam Inbody with 222 yards receiving and Owen Hunter with 232 yards. So really nice to see some balance there. And again, Thomas Pucksta has really stepped up. Probably after the second game or so, you get about the 3rd game of the season, he really started to break out as an underclassman, and he's been really reliable all year.
I think we're going to, I think Thomas Pucksta has, kind of laid low the past few games, right? We found game 2, he could catch the ball, and then game 3 and 4 it was all Thomas Pucksta, right? And his production and his targeting has gone down a little bit. And I just wonder if there's some long-term situations there. Let's take him out. Let's not make him such a target for the opposing team's defense, but know that ability is there at any point in time. And I posed this to Steve Abed. We want to thank Steve Abed for subbing in for you last week. He's always fun.
Thank you much.
We got into story time when the score was waning and we had a running clock for a little while. A lot of fun with him. But I posed to him. I said, what is this? What do you say if I tell you that your top 3 running backs are averaging 8.2, 7.1 and 7.0 yards per touch. Yeah. And then on the receiving end,
and this isn't like 10 touches for the year.
No, this is all year. And then what if I told you your receivers, your major receivers are averaging 18 and 15 and 17 and 24 and these are not short yardage situations. These are heavy double digits near the 20s and it's more than possession receiving, right?
Yes.
You've got a lot of yards after the catch.
I was going to say that's exactly what it is, right? Yards after that contact. And we've seen it all year. Certainly at the running back position, that's the reason why they're averaging what they are, is because these guys don't get down with that first tackler.
No, they don't. And before you're going to catch a ball for West Catholic, you're going to learn to block for the other guys. And, I think that spells that out perfectly in that stat. And, Grady Augustin delivering a good ball and, him being, into the 62% completion. His game's coming along. And I like the trajectory that West Catholic is on offensively and defensively. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Watch the game.
It's exactly where you want it to be. I think you clean up the penalties, take care of the turnovers, you eliminate turnovers. Then you're heading into the playoffs saying, you know what, we're going to make a splash because we're playing the best football. Of course, Zeeland West last year took it on the chin with Zeeland West.
Yeah.
And
we were in the game.
We were in the
game until the very end, and they stretched it out a little bit. But
and again, you're playing two divisions up. So you're playing a division. Not only are you playing a Division III school, you're playing one of the top 10 Division III programs in the entire state. So something like that, it's going to provide another opportunity. I kind of like playing Zeeland West last game of the season because it certainly provides a barometer of where that team is heading into the playoffs, and it gives coaches an opportunity. Hey, look at a top quality program. What are the things we need to shore up heading into the playoffs?
Exactly. But the coaching staffs on both teams why are we playing this game?
Yeah, right.
Let's not come away with any injuries.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to watch the West Catholic band as they take the field. They get ready to line up along with the cheerleaders, waiting for the team to come out of the locker room, and they'll run down the avenue, break the sign, and get things going. So
I want to, as we're nearing the playoffs, 2 weeks left in the season, and just looking around. This is fun time for me doing some deep down research. Of course, games from around the area. West Catholic tonight, and Hamilton versus Spring Lake, but there's OK White implications with the Wayland and Gramps Christian game, right? I don't know. I don't think anything dramatic is going to happen, but West Catholic, with last week's win, has guaranteed themselves at least a share of the OK White title here tonight. Looking, to our neighbors across the river, big game against Northview, right? Our opening opponent of the year, Northview at 5-2, a very solid team. And, Catholic, of course, they're on their normal pace. Fantastic season at 7-0. We really would like to convert some of those Northview fans, into some Catholicism in the reins of football, okay? Come on, boys. Wildcats do a little favor here tonight. That would be really good. But that's a big game around the area. But looking a little bit deeper into Division 5, I thought this was going to be a little bit more of a relaxing week for everybody. So I took a look at Snooze to You, which is a website.
Snooze, the number 2.
The number 2, you, right?
Y-O-U.
Exactly. So he does some predictions as to playoff matchups, and he starts that about week 4, but we really like to start looking at it. Sometimes he's right, sometimes he's not, but it sure does give,
It's fun to look at
break time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll turn it on. So, interesting in Division 5, Ann Arbor Gabriel Rashad tonight. They're 7-0. They're in Division 5. They're going to play a D4 opponent in Macomb Lutheran North. They're also 7-0. So that's a big one. Gabriel Richard, they're definitely in the top, I think, 5 or 6
in Division
in
5,
Division 5.
which West Catholic's in. Yeah,
exactly. And then we take a look at Pontiac Notre Dame Prep. What a fantastic team! Last year state champions.
We know how good they are because they went up to Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators.
Put it to them.
And put it to them.
68 to 30.
Something
like that.
Now,
a lot of points. Very entertaining game, I imagine.
Traverse City St. Francis is D7.
Yep.
So, they went down, but of course it's a great program. I'm actually heading up. This is the weekend I head up north to Traverse City for my 20 plus 20 class reunion.
40.
And
40.
St. Francis, before they lost to Notre Dame, and I'm not sure, I didn't look going into tonight, but as of before last week's game, it was number 2 against number 3.
Yeah.
So Lumen Christi, I think, was number 2 in the state in Division 7, and St. Francis number 3. So that's going to be a great matchup.
Big game. So Notre Dame Prep at 5-2, probably the best 5-2 team in Division 5, if not 4 and 6, I would imagine. Mm-hmm. They're playing Division 6 Marine City at 6-1 tonight. So we'll see what happens there. Marine City, maybe not the toughest schedule in the world, but still, those are 2 ranked teams playing off. Then you've got Monroe St. Mary, and they are 6-1 in Division 7. They play Division 5 Monroe Jefferson, which I think is ranked number 4 in Division 5, right? And they're undefeated at 7-0 right now. We're not done.
We're in this together.
We're not done. Kingsford, way up. The Flivers, right?
The Flivers.
The Flivers are 6-1 in Division 5.
That is the best.
And they play Menominee, who slipped all the way down to D7, but Menominee is undefeated at 7-0. Kingsford is 6-1. Playoff implications there. And then the really big one, Freeland and Frankenmuth. Freeland and Frankenmuth, both 6-1 teams, both in Division 5. Both teams that West Catholic could potentially face. I like this. I thought it was going to be kind of a relaxing week until I dug a little bit deeper, did the drill, and holy cow, here we are,
the big
right?
Shovel. You dug deep.
I got the big shovel out.
I like it. I like it. Some great matchups throughout the state.
Absolutely. So right now, Snooze to You has got Grand Rapids Catholic Central playing Kellogg'sville.
Okay.
And then West Catholic playing Oak Ridge in that first round of Region 2, District 1. District 2 in Region 1 would be Berrien Springs, Hopkins, Dowagiac, and Hackett Prep. But, hey, we still got 2 weeks of football to go. A lot of that stuff can get turned upside down. Who's going north? Who's going south? Who's going east? I don't know. Can't go too far west.
No.
If I get your feet wet.
But we do know that the district is the district. Mm-hmm. So unless MHSAA makes changes down the road, we are in line for Catholic Central as West Catholic takes the field, carrying the Falcons flag and the United States flag. I think we're ready.
Falcons look good.
Ready.
Falcons look good.
They look ready.
They look good in their unis.
We've got a minute and a half left till kickoff here.
Let's Fox Pools pregame show. I want to thank everybody for joining us really quick on Forest Hills Eastern Division 4 opponent. Of course, OK White foe. They're 3-4 overall enrollment of 767. The Hawks head coach is a first-year guy, Tim McGee. He was actually a Forest Hills Eastern player, and his dad, of all people, his dad is an assistant coach on the team. Kind of interesting. Last year, the Hawks went 7-3. In 2023, they were 8-3. 2022, 6-4, and 2021, they were 5-5. This is the 7th meeting between these two teams. West leads the series 5-1. Victorious last year in a great game. Landon Smith's big field goal kick towards the end of the game, giving West Catholic a 24-23 win there. 2023, they did not play. 2022, they did not play. But we go back to 2021, West Catholic a 43-9 victor there. 2020, they didn't play during the COVID season. They were scheduled to the opening game of the year. We go all the way back to 2015. Forest Hills Eastern won that game 48-15. They made the semifinals that year, losing to Zeeland West. In 2014,
and that 2015 West Catholic team was one that went 5-4.
Yes.
After that loss to Eastern, they were 5-4 in the year, and Travis Russell took them all the way to Forest Field.
No. That's 2000. Oh, you're right. That was 2013.
No. You know what? You're right.
That was 13.
12-13. You're right.
But going back to
My bad,
14,
that's right.
Riley's year, my son's year, West Catholic was victorious there, 38-14. Tonight, MLive's pick is West Catholic 33 to Forest Hills Eastern's 20. Players to watch tonight: quarterback Kenrick Penkovich. And running backs, Drew Farrick. We remember Max Farrick, his big brother, did a fantastic job. Jordan Shabazz. Who can forget a name like Jordan Shabazz?
Right.
He'll be Shabazzing all over the field tonight. They've got 2 senior running backs in Tyson Hunting and also Logan Jacobs. Wide receiving, a couple of juniors. And hang on, we're going to have the West Catholic marching band with our national anthem.
Marching band.
Hey, the marching band did great. They were in a competition, I think, last week. Finished 3rd overall and number 1 in their class. So I'll tell you what, West Catholic's marching band, not a sour note in the bunch, right? Love that.
Hey, stick around. Speaking of the West Catholic band, maybe Jill's got some more information about that, but we will have our CEO, Jill will be joining us at halftime. So stick around for our halftime show.
Yep. Be nice. Want to thank everybody for joining us on the Fox Pools pregame show. And Fox Pools, located on Alpine Avenue between 7 and 8 Mile Roads. Fox Pools West Michigan's best source for both in-ground and above-ground pools, featuring a full-service showroom with chemical supplies and accessories, offering annual closing and opening services as well as repairs and installation. Fox Pools does it right. And both teams are going to take the field. And it looks like West Catholic lost the toss, and they're going to receive the opening kickoff. Forest Hills Eastern will get the kickoff in the second half. So we'll get the West Catholic offense to start us off tonight, Tom.
How about it?
How about it?
Let's go.
The penultimate game of the 2025 regular season. Okay, matchup between Forest Hills Eastern Hawks and your West Catholic Falcons.
That's Charlie Sowett, number 17. He's going to kick off for the Hawks of Forest Hills Eastern. And away we go. Short kick. And the near sideline is going to be fielded there at the 18 to the 20 to the 25. Still on his feet up to the 27.
That's Andrew Lapima.
Yeah, nice
see him there.
By Lapima.
Yeah.
Senior, some backup running back DB. Nice for him to get some action here at special teams.
I like these uniforms. We can see the numbers, Tom.
Yeah, black uniforms, white numbers. They're going to go right to left on your radio dial. And for those of you that might be just listening in, Forest Hills Eastern's got their white uniforms, red numbers. Here goes Grady Augustin's going to go downfield. First play of the game. He's got a receiver there at the 40. That's number 19, his favorite target of the year, Thomas Puxta, and he's got a West Catholic first down.
Nice protection on that play. Augustin had a lot of time. I think that was might have been his second read, but Thomas Puxta got himself into a gap and took that ball in, and it's a first down for the Falcons. Ball's going to be on the 40.
As we take a look at the starting offense for West Catholic. Here goes Olszewski. It's going to go up the middle. Now he's going to bounce outside, breaks the tackle, sheds another tackler, up over midfield. It's going to go down to the 45. Nice run by Connor Olszewski.
Yeah, the hole closed on him rather quickly as he ran to his left. Now West Catholic in the hurry up, Tom. Here we go.
Boy, waste no time. Olszewski gets it again on the near sideline here all the way to the 35. He's got another West Catholic first down at the 32.
3 plays, 3 first downs for the Falcons.
And they are on speed control.
And again, we look at Connor Olszewski and the comfort level he has carrying that football. No panic whatsoever.
Trips right. Augustin hands it up. Kind of a slow developing play, but Olszewski will follow a few blocks inside the 30, get down to the 27. Nice 6-yard pickup for Connor Olszewski.
Look, that play looked like it was going to be. It looked like it was going to be play action.
Yeah.
And he pulled that ball back in, but handed it off again.
Quarterback senior Grady Augustin. He'll throw out the ball on the outside, and Owen Hunter. Incomplete, in and out of his hands. So it'll bring up third down. It's the only thing that hasn't gone right so far for West Catholic.
Right.
I mean, this is a quick hitter offense.
Yeah, we see Wildman coming in for Cal Peterson.
Hunter and Puxton go wide right. Max Wildman will go slant right. And they've got 2 guys moving, and it's a legal procedure.
But they did that last year. I mean, they did that last week. I don't.
Yeah, you can't have 2 guys go in motion and go towards the line of scrimmage at the same time. Looks good. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for West. Gillespie will come to the sidelines.
Cam Inbody checks into the game.
And he'll go wide left. Augustin shotgun formation. Going to fake it, roll right, get under a lot of pressure. He's got the speed on 77 though, Joe. And the tip in the air, and it's intercepted. Wow. Well, we called this in the pregame.
Yeah.
You got to take care of the ball.
You do. So it was a rollout and under pressure by big number 77 on the Hawks. That's Max Langdon. He's an 11th grader. Showed a lot of speed, but put Grady Augustin under some pressure. He had Max Wildman fading out, and it was under some pretty good pressure, and threw it just before he was going to get hit, but didn't have enough height on it, and it got tipped, and then as it came down was intercepted. And so the Hawks are going to get the ball. They're going to be set up at the 31-yard line, their own 31-yard line. 10:29 here to go in the first quarter, and we are scoreless.
He was getting chased by big number 77, Max Langdon. I don't think he was going to catch him. But
no.
Here goes a handoff to the left.
That's number 23. That's Jordan Shabazz. What a great name.
Pickup of only 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Forest Hills Eastern.
Jordan Shabazz is only an 11th grader. It seems like we've been calling his name for 3 years, right? I think he was on varsity as an 8th grader.
Might be a slight exaggeration.
Well, you know.
Pekovic will go in shotgun formation. He's a junior quarterback. Or, I'm sorry, senior quarterback.
Yep.
Goes over the left side here.
Might have gotten a yard.
Yep, if that. So bring up 3rd and a long 8 for the Hawks. Nice job by West Catholic. Again, this is a defense that didn't allow any passing yards last week. We'll see if the Hawks decide to go to the air here on 3rd and They're going to send 2 wide right here on the near side as they go left to right on your radio dial on their white uniforms. Everyone's got the pink socks on tonight for Eastern. Pekovic is going to roll right, going to look downfield. He's got a receiver, and he's going to catch the ball. Nice reception there.
Boy, that might be a little bit short. I don't know where they're going to. No, they're going to mark it. So he's got a first down.
Yeah, Jack Elmoroth, the senior wide receiver, he had to come back for that, Joe, and had to.
And it was low.
Lay out. Yeah, he had to lay out for a nice catch by Jack.
Good cut.
So 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Ball's at the 41. We're at a scoreless first in case you're just joining us. We're at the 9:20 mark. Feel free to give us a shout out tonight. 616-262-9270. 616-262-9270. Let us know you're out there listening. As we got the OK White matchup. Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack. As the Hawks send 2 left. Hand off over to the left side. Breaking 1 tackle and then getting tripped up is Drew Farrick, the junior running back. He'll lose a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Hawks.
You know, these Forest Hills Eastern kids won the state title in baseball last year. A really nice job. So they know some championship. They got some championship pedigree, right?
Are they looking to pitch a shutout? Is that what you're
Why not? Yeah. Let's look for the home run here.
Well, here we go. Pekovic, he goes to the near side. He's got his receiver at the 45. That's Jack Elmoroth again as he gets up to the 47. Going to be short of a first down.
He might have gotten more if he stayed with his original run towards the sidelines, but he tried to get a little bit more, cost him a few yards.
Nice down and out play, though.
Yeah.
Picks up about 7 on the play. 3rd and a manageable 5 for the Hawks. Kendrick Pekovic gets his team huddled up there, and he'll break the huddle and march to the line.
Here comes the blitz.
Pekovic. He's got a receiver, and it's a first down. Hawks. He's got number 18 across the middle, Liam Bray. He's a junior wide receiver. Spreading the ball around early, Joe.
Yeah, West Catholic brought an extra 2, brought 2 in the linebacking core on a blitz. Had him under pressure, but it was really a quick hitter. As soon as he got in the linebacking core, the vacated spot, ball was delivered, and a first down, and now the Hawks are in Falcon territory, set up at the 45-yard line.
It's got Connor Helminski, the junior running back / tight end. He'll get the handoff. He'll pick up 1 over the right side. Nice job by that West Catholic defense there, 2nd and 9. I like what West is doing, though. They're not giving up chunks of play on first down. It's like 1 yard gain, 1 yard loss.
Correct.
It's the 3rd down. They got to get them to hold on 3rd down here.
Interesting little counter they just ran there.
They'll send a guy in motion. He'll get in the jet sweep. That's number 22, Drill Farrick. The junior will take it up over the left side for a couple yards and bring up 3rd and long.
Boy, did you see Noah Gillespie go in there? He left his feet and just, nailed Farrick. You know, Farrick's good athletes, right? Max Farrick, we remember him. He, probably the lead running back for the Hawks the last couple of years, and it's little brother's turn this time.
Shotgun formation. Going to look over the near side or the far side there and complete. Again, 3rd and long. That's, what is it, the 3rd time they've completed 3rd and long. Nice job by Pekovic. He didn't get rattled in the backfield there, Joe.
Little route. West did not blitz on that play, but that was caught by Luke Rosenbrook. He's a junior.
So we take a look at the West Catholic defensive starters. Olszewski in body, Perry and Petz in the backfield. Gillespie, Wildman, and Jujem at linebacker. And then Ewald and Patterson are your ends. Hand up the middle on first down. Again, only a 1 yard pickup there on first down. 2nd and 9 for the Hawks.
Yeah, Jujem in there on the tackle. Handoff went to Farrick again. Got right to the line of scrimmage, and that was about it. So it's, we're going to, I think the West Catholic defense is going to figure this out. They're going to run the ball, 2 times and then have to pass on 3rd down. Let's see what the Hawks got in mind here. Very tight formation.
Penkovic under shotgun formation. He's going to fake it. He's going to quarterback keep it, break a couple tackles, gets up over the left side, and he's going to pick up about 7 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and short.
A much more manageable 3rd down at this point.
They're going to say his knee was down a little bit before there, Joe.
Okay.
It's going to be about 3rd and 4 for the Hawks.
It's a long 4.
It is. Ball's at the 28-yard line. We're at the 4:56 mark of the first. Scoreless first. Tight formation for the Hawks. Penkovic. He'll go play action. He'll roll right. He'll get rid of the ball, and he just throws it up in the air. Incomplete. It was out of bounds. Nice job getting rid of it by Penkovic under a lot of pressure there, Joe.
Yeah, and good coverage by Connor Olszewski. He stepped in front of the intended receiver and was able to get his hands on the ball, albeit it was out of bounds. But now we've got a 4th down and 4. Here, let's see what the Hawks are going to draw up.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field.
Sure are. So Penkovic, 4th and 4. Ball is going to be back at the 28. They got to get to the 24 for a first. He's in shotgun formation. He's going to pass it, step over the pocket under a lot of pressure, gets rid of it, got a receiver there. Joey probably could have ran for a first down. He tossed it incomplete. Penalty on the play, so let's hold on.
Yeah, let's hold on here a minute.
Let's see what it is.
We see.
Usually holding with that kind of flag,
Christian Patterson was the only West Catholic player there at the line of scrimmage, but it looked like it was after the play was dead when the flag was thrown. We can't hear the official. Oh, he's explaining the play here, and Coach Grove. Here we go.
Unnecessary roughness on the defense. After the turnover, 15 yards, first down this way.
All right, it's going to cost. It's going to cost. Yeah, it's going to cost West Catholic 15 yards, but it was after the play. I did not see that. I did not see.
Did he? The incomplete ball, but it must have happened right after.
I mean, unless they were doing Rochambeau, right? Rock, paper, scissors, and he was a little hard coming down with the rock. I don't know, because everybody was still upright when the flag was thrown. So, yeah. Okay. So West Catholic's going to have the ball. They go back on offense here. It's going to cost them 15 yards. Going to walk them all the way back to, what, the 15-yard line. That's where they're going to get set up. Now West Catholic turned the ball over on their first offensive series. Did a really nice job getting down to the field. And just a little pass that Grady Augustin had thrown got picked off after it was tipped. So here come the Falcons on their second offensive series. Let's see what they can put together.
So 1st and 10 at the 15. Olszewski's going to get the ball. Oh, boy, little jitterbug sidestep, Joe, to evade some tacklers. And he's got a West Catholic first down, 11-yard pickup.
I could hear while he was stepping through, he kept saying, excuse me, as he was walking by the Hawk defenders. So it was a great little run.
Yeah, it's nice to have him mic'd up.
Very polite.
He'll stay in there. He'll go to the right of Grady Augustin. Here comes a whistle. So
we got a whistle. Somebody jumped.
False start again for West. Working on those penalties.
Dead ball. False start.
Yeah, they're going to walk it off on West. Not doing ourselves any favors, boys.
So it'll be 1st and 15. We're at the 4:14 mark in the first. A scoreless first here.
Isaac Plum checks in the game for Noah Gillespie. He's at the receiver spot.
Trips left for West, one right as they go right to left on your radio dial. Here goes Augustin, fades back. Now he steps up. Quarterback keeper on the quarterback draw. He's going to pick up 3 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 12. I want to give a shout out to Pete Bretz, who's driving to Boston.
Oh, yeah. You're number one, Tom.
Second to none.
Here's Augustin. He's got the ball. He's looking downfield. Takes a look, and he finds Isaac Plum, but it looked like he trapped the ball when he caught it. Had two receivers in the area, but grabbed it. It looked like he was a trap. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 now for the Falcons.
Give a shout out to Gene King out there listening.
What was that? I don't even know what I can tell you that.
Give us a text. Let us know that we're coming in okay. Here's Augustin goes back. Plenty of time. Josie rolls to his left. The left-hander looks downfield. Got a receiver and tries to squeeze it in traffic. Falls incomplete. Going to bring up 4th and 11 in the punting unit for West Catholic.
Yeah, and over on the other side of the field, he tried to get it into some traffic here, but he had Connor Olszewski on the far side along with, I think it was Thomas Pucksta, and they're just waving their arms, throw it to me, but he had zoned in on the crowd and tried to feed it in there. So into punt comes Cal Peterson.
Rolls, short driving punt. Takes a great West Catholic kick, though. It'll be fielded at the 25, up to the 30, and getting tackled there at the 31.
That's number 12. That's Andrew Laperna. He took the opening kickoff. So he's doing it on both sides on special teams. Well, I don't know what we're looking at. We're feeling some things out here. Maybe coach has seen some things in the secondary of the Hawks that we're trying to expose, but on the ground they've been very successful. I think on the next series we're going to see a little bit more of that. We're at 3:07, scoreless here at Falcon Stadium. Big OK White matchup between West Catholic and Forest Hills Eastern.
Which is amazing. 47 points put up by Forest Hills Eastern last week, 48 by West. These teams scored 90-some points, and they're pitching a shutout here in the first.
So that was number 13, Connor Helminski. Connor gets 9 yards on the play, brought down by Jael Jujim.
Joe, speaking of shutouts, the Mariners over the Blue Jays, 1-0.
Okay.
Bottom of the 4th.
Bottom
Go Jays.
4. Go Jays. No one get any tickets to the games over there?
They're still in Seattle right now.
Oh, they're still in Seattle. That's right. That's right.
My son Nolan lives in Toronto, so hopefully he gets to a game. His handoff over the left side. Nice job by West Catholic. They're going to take that 2nd and 1 and make it about 3rd and 4.
Yeah, the Helminski again with the handoff. A little bit of a jet sweep look from his slot position. Met by a host of Falcons there, following right down the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play of about 3 is going to bring up a 3rd and 3, so loss of 2 on the play.
Pekovic, shotgun formation. He'll send 3 wide left. He's going to step back in the pocket under a lot of pressure, and he goes down. Oh, nice job. That's number 44, Christian Patterson. We talked about him in the pregame,
We
Joe.
sure did.
How great he's been doing here ever since he came back from injury. Great job on the sack by Patterson.
One of the guys filling in for the injured Aaron Record. And a big sack for the Falcons that's going to force the Hawks into a punting situation. Back for the Falcons is Connor Olszewski. Hawks trying. Oh, they got the straight line. Now they set up for their punt.
Here comes the punt by the Hawks. Low driving kick. Olszewski's going to field it after one hop at the 36. He's got some room on the near side. He's at the 40. He's just got to beat the kicker. And he's still on his feet. Breaks another tackle. Touchdown West! Connor Olszewski takes it to the house.
First custom caulking touchdown of the night comes on a punt return by Connor Olszewski. I don't know what the number is on that. He took it back to, I think, about the 40-yard line. So about a 60-yarder for Connor Olszewski. And
yes.
He's looking at the kicker going, "You're not taking me down." Ran right by him. So great job. West Catholic goes up 6-0 with 59 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We've got Landon Smith coming out for the extra point.
And the kicker totally had the angle on him.
Yeah.
Totally had the angle with the sideline, and
he thought twice, I think. I think he thought twice. Yeah, this guy's big.
I can tackle this by myself?
Exactly. So West Catholic's, they're trying to get the kicking ball out there because they had Forest Hill's Eastern ball. So there was a scramble to get the West Catholic kicking ball out there. Now here comes Landon Smith. And the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good. And West Catholic takes a 7-0 lead on the Hawks. Boy, it took a little bit of time, didn't it, Tom?
Yeah, 59 seconds left in the first before the first score on the board.
First custom caulking touchdown. They're the contractor's choice for quality waterproofing and crack sealing in West Michigan and beyond. Both residential and commercial custom caulking should be your only call. On-the-spot color blending and friendly service is what to expect from custom caulking. And the Norder family proudly supports West Catholic football and all Falcon athletic programs. And since 1965, West End Body is serving Grand Rapids when those days happen, and they do happen. So if you've had a mishap with your vehicle, call Gavin to get everything fixed up. They work with all insurance companies, and West End Body is your single source for collision repair. They're located at 1693 Leonard Northwest, and of course they sponsor our halftime show. So, took a minute.
Yeah, no, we only have a minute left.
It
took all but a minute of the first quarter.
Third offensive possession for the Falcons that time. Or excuse me, it wasn't even on offensive possession. It was on a punt return. Connor Olszewski. So here comes Landon Smith. There's a run up and the kick, and it's a low liner, and it's taken up at the 26-yard line. And he gets a few yards and is hit really hard. He's down there for a second. That's number 9. That's Garrett Johns. He's the backup quarterback. Junior. So West Catholic's defense not doing too bad of a job. Forest Hills Eastern's shown some promise here offensively.
So split offense for the Hawks is they'll send 2 left, 1 right. We'll hand it off over the right side. Oh, nice hit. Is that Jujem?
Yeah, he found
Farrick
found a hole. He thought he had a little bit of room, and he got T-boned right. By
after 1 yard.
Jael Jujem, and as soon as he hit the hole, here comes 31. Boy, he laid a smack on him.
Of course, you got Jan Jujem on the left side of the line there.
Yeah.
Trips left for the Hawks. Pekovic back.
Oh, he's under pressure.
Under a little bit of pressure. He'll roll right to the near side here, and then he just gets rid of the ball. So he's out of the pocket.
This might be he was out of the pocket. Didn't have a...
He was not a receiver in the area.
No. It's going to put the Hawks in another 3rd and long. Out of the game comes Timmer, and into the game comes Patterson.
So we took a look at the defensive starters again for West.
Certainly a passing situation for Forest Hills Eastern here. 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Rolling left is Penkovic. He'll look down, and he's got a receiver there and getting tackled after 1 yard. So they were looking for a little yard after the catch, Joe. They didn't get it. It'll bring up 4th and 7 for the Hawks.
Yeah, and that was Thomas Puxta. Boy, he came up. He read that little screen pass. And as soon as the ball was caught, boom, there he was. Going to bring up a 4th down, but we're going to end the first quarter of play with West Catholic on top, 7-0. And let's pay some bills here, Tom. Frank's Market, located at 1020 West Fulton in Grand Rapids, featuring the area's best fresh and smoked kielbasa, awesome steaks, succulent roast, hot shots, deli meats, and so much more. Stop in and experience the fantastic service and products the Stanizak family has delivered in Grand Rapids for decades. Since 1933, Frank's Market is the only choice. And Padgett Business Services, your small business experts for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll. Don't have your tax prep and accounting be a coin toss? Leave it to Padgett Business Services to get it right. Falcon fans, you can visit Padgett online at pbsgr.com. That's pbsgr.com. Thanks to Mark Davey and his great staff. Padgett, located on Lake Michigan Drive, right next to Mr. Berger. Falcons break their huddle. And now so do the Hawks coming out here, begin the second quarter of play. West leading 7-0. Looking good in their all black, right, Tom?
They look fantastic.
They do. Trying to continue on this defensive set. Looked really good here, but Forest Hills Eastern, they bring their offense out.
Two right, one left.
On 4th and 8. 4th and 7.
Yeah, he's going to drop back and kick this. I'm sure he is. No, he's not. He's going to go for it. Dan Campbell School of Hard Knocks. And it's complete at the 44. Got one guy to beat. Is it going to be a touchdown? It is! Touchdown, the Hawks on 4th down.
Luke Rosenbrook.
And he had a touchdown catch, a 75-yarder last week, Joe.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Big play.
Now, I don't know if it was the same play as last week, but
they went back to the drawing board on that.
They sure did.
What was your prediction?
Well,
wow, what a way to open up.
Yeah,
right?
That's a big 4th down conversion. Here comes the kick. It's up. It's good. So we got a tie game here early in the second. 11:49 left in the second. 7-7 is your score. Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack. Let us know you're out there listening. 616-262-9270. 616-262-9270.
And the Heitzmans are out there. They're out there listening. Let's see here. It's Tyler, Mary, Cooper, and Truitt. They're listening from Crockery Lake. What a nice night to be out there. Hopefully got a bonfire. Dan and Nancy Ostapovich, they're watching down in sunny Florida. They say go west.
JT lost another million for us. Somebody start thinking positive.
So both teams come back out. West Catholic's going to receive the kickoff. Number 17, Charlie Sowett, just got done kicking that extra point. He's going to come out and boot one away. Back to receive, we've got Cal Peterson and again Andrew Laperna. So there's big Charlie, and he puts his foot into it.
Oh, a little fumble on the play. Recovered and bringing it up to the 25. That's where the West Catholic will get started here. First possession here in the second quarter. 7-7 is your score. Thanks for joining us. Again, Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack. Calling all the action here from Falcon Stadium. Beautiful night. Beautiful fall night.
Yeah.
Crisp fall night for
It's going to be a wet one
football
here. Shannon Murphy's out there listening. And Kevin.
Shotgun formation. Hand up the middle. Oh, big opening at the 40, 35, 30. One guy to beat. 20, 10. Touchdown West! Colin Abram. The distance.
76 yards. This is how the scoring streaks start happening, right?
Yes.
Big custom caulking touchdown, 76 yards for Colin Abram. And that's called, we're going to answer. We've had 3 scores in the last minute. No,
yes.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun.
Cal Peterson will hold as Landon Smith kicks the ball nonchalantly through the uprights. He makes it look so easy. So 14-7. Boy, it wasn't tied for long, Joe.
Boy, it sure wasn't.
I mean,
Oh,
wow.
man.
Abram, he just turned on the burners, didn't he?
He did. And he
he's-
ran right through traffic.
Yeah, he's a tough runner, and, you're like, hey, does he have the speed to outrun a defensive backs? Well, yeah, he does.
In that black out there, he looked like Dale Earnhardt going right up through the two grooves at Talladega to take the lead.
Well, there
That
you
was
go.
pretty neat. So, padding his numbers, Colin Abram, always impressive. And Epic Realty is a national leader in real estate, and Melissa Homewood is your local expert when it comes to buying or selling your home in West Michigan. Melissa can orchestrate market watches, property searches, and home value assessments to make your buying or selling process as thorough as it can be. You can find Realtor Melissa Homewood on the web at melissahomewood.com. That's Melissa Homewood, the Lash Group, and Epic Realty, your real estate done right.
Give a shout out to Don King,
Don.
listening here on the west side of GR. Give us a shout out, 616-262-9270. Let us know you're listening as the Hawks get it at the 15, up on the far sideline, up to the 20, 25, 30, still on his feet over the 35. Great return there by number 13 for Forest Hills, Connor Helminski.
Let's get a feeling the track meet just started.
Right?
Ay, ay, ay. So relatively short field for the Hawks. Ball's going to be at the 36-yard line. 64 yards to pay dirt for them.
Kendrick Penkovich, getting shotgun formation, tight formation now for the Hawks. Oh, well, there's some movement there early, Joe. I thought I saw the running back 22, Drew Farrick, as he went to the right side. I thought he jumped a little early. I don't see a flag, though, do you?
And no gain on the play either.
No harm, no foul, I guess. Second down in 10 for the Hawks.
This Catholic defense has got that covered very nicely.
So Hawks go right to left on your radio dial here in the second. 10:52, 14-7 is your score. Falcons over the Hawks. Handoff, fake handoff. Quarterback keeper over the right side. And a pickup of about 3 on the play for Penkovich. We'll go 3rd and 7 for the Hawks. As he gets tackled shy of the 40. Some substitutions here for West as Jael Jujim comes out, as well as Mossy Wickstrom. I think they're expecting the Hawks to air it out here. Let's see. They'll take the snap. Penkovich steps up in the pocket. He's under pressure, gets rid of it right in time. Had to probably get rid of it quicker than he wanted. Ball falls incomplete. He was looking for number 22 out here in the near side, Drew Farrick, the junior.
Yeah, it was a cover 2, and Connor Olszewski was coming over from his safety position. Pretty good coverage there, but the ball was quite a ways out from Farrick's reach. So here we go on 4th down again. Last time they did this, turned into a score.
It did turn into a score. 2 left, 1 right. Penkovich might call a timeout here. Let's see what he does. He's looking over the sidelines. Gets the play call. He's in a deep shotgun formation, so there goes the kick. A little bit deeper than usual, Joe. Kind of a dead giveaway that he was going to punt the ball. Takes a nice Eastern Hawks bounce, and it goes down to the 22-yard line, and that's where West Catholic will take over as we thank a few of our sponsors.
Yeah, Duba Attorneys at Law with law offices in the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. Duba specializes in business transactions, mergers and acquisitions, real estate and estate planning. A true West Catholic family of students, coaches, boosters, and volunteers. Let Chris and Don Duba help with all your legal needs. Duba Attorneys at Law. Here come the Falcons.
Hand up over the middle. Kind of Olszewski, he bounces outside. Big hole on the outside. He's got a first down, breaks a couple tackles. Could he go all the way? 20, 10, 5, touchdown West. Connor Olszewski from 78, but hold on.
Hold on.
There's a flag.
Yeah, and it's in the area of holding.
Oh, the laundry came out. Boy, what a great run by Connor Olszewski.
Man, I'll tell you what.
I think Connor might have known. He kind of slowed down at the end. So, holding is the call. Very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate on that one. Let's do it again.
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
It's kind of fun. Let's do it for, let's see, this ball's going to be now at the 12, I believe, 12-yard lines. Let's take a look. Yeah, 13-yard line, I think. No, 12.
Wow. Talk about flipping the field. Holy cow.
He wants that back.
So 1st and 20 at the 9:40 mark. Falcons over the Hawks, 14-7.
Yeah, Abrams now in at running back after that long run.
Yeah, right? Take a little bit of
He's like, I'm going to do this. I'll do this for you.
Yeah. Well, he's done it already tonight. Why not another one? As Augustin goes shotgun formation. He waits for Owen Hunter to go out, and now the flag goes. So
yeah, the right side of the line, both Jan Jujim and Timmer, yeah, they were in a blocking scheme, and they both took off at the same time, so I think they had a little bit of a...
Coach Grove not happy with execution here, and you know you get to this point of the year and you need to be executing. You can't be taking these penalties.
Now Forest Hills Eastern, they call their first time out of the half right there, and West Catholic's going to, look at Coach Grove is out there having a conference with two of the officials, and he's like, hey,
yeah, there's something he doesn't
we need to
like.
get something clarified. The only thing that's clear is that fall is the absolute perfect time to create a beautiful landscape you've been wanting outside your home, and Shaner Avenue Nursery is the team you need to make this project a reality. Kristen Perez, a proud West Catholic parent, will meet and design the look you want to make your home the envy of the neighborhood. So contact Shaner Avenue Nursery and Kristen Perez at 616-293-7228 or check them on the web at ShanerAvenueNursery.com. And if you need to repair or replace your roof, choose Moore & Sons Roofing. Moore & Sons, where you don't just get a great roof, you get a great roofing experience, and the quality and craftsmanship they invest in every roof is second to none. So for all your roofing needs, choose Moore & Sons Roofing and Owens Corning certified contractor.
So a lot of time to talk about it. The West Catholic sidelines. It'll be 1st and 20. Gustin's going to be in shotgun formation. One far right, Joe. Or far left, I'm sorry, the far sideline. Hand off to Abram. Goes over the right side. Fights his way for about 3. He got hit about the line of scrimmage, Joe, but...
Not quite as much as his last run, but, you know.
No, not quite.
He just needs to get within 76 yards of the...
or not as good as his average, even at 7.5 yards a carry.
Right.
2 wide left, 2 here on the near side. I formation now as Abram goes directly behind Augustin. Here's Augustin back in the pocket, steps up. He's got time, he's got a receiver there. Nice throw and catch. And it's a first down West.
Boy, Thomas Puxta really looks comfortable going up for a ball like that. Tall receiver.
Right.
And nice gain. West Catholic's going to get a first down on that. Great Augustin had some great protection as well. I think he had all the time in the world watching Puxta run that full route.
1 left, 1 right for West. Going to be hand up the middle. There goes Colin Abram following a couple of blockers. Following that offensive line there. With Timmer and Schultz and Momber. And Jim and Hunter Price. 2nd and 5 for West. Another hand up over the middle. The Abram, he finds a little hole, breaks a couple tackles, kicks it outside, still on his feet. Ball's on the ground. Huge hit.
Huge hit. He knocked the helmet off the Forest Hills Eastern player trying to make the tackle, and we've got a flag down.
We do. There was something on that hit.
Well, it looked a lot like football.
Now that's how you hit somebody on offense right there.
So coming out after a really nice run, and this is going to go against Forest Hills Eastern. Okay. All right. Maybe he threw his helmet. That's a 15-yarder. It's going to get him all the way down to just inside the 25-yard line.
I think the player had some words for Colin after that nice hit, and cost him 15.
I don't know if he could talk after that hit. He'd be like, hey, hey.
Ball's at the 24. First down for West. Going deep to Puxta. Touchdown West! Are you kidding? Thomas Puxta.
24 yards for a custom caulking touchdown. Thomas Puxta from Grady Augustin. Aired it out right to the pylon. Went up for it under good coverage.
Good coverage.
Good coverage. And West Catholic extends their lead now 20-0 at 7:59. In comes Landon Smith for the extra point. Boy, was that exciting.
That was a fantastic catch. Front corner of the end zone. Kept both feet in under tight coverage.
Snap, the hold, the kick is up and it's good. And West Catholic 21 now to Forest Hills Eastern 7. There's some excitement going on here. This is kind of fun.
There's some great
big
offense.
Plays, baby.
We've
on
seen
the ground,
some big plays, right?
Through the air.
60-some yard.
Colonel Mustard showed up. I love it. Good hot dog.
Yes, we got it all. We take care of you, Joe.
Yeah, to everyone who craves a fresh meal made just for you, let our Culver's teams in Comstock Park, Cedar Springs, Cascade, and Lowell locations handcraft your meal with care. Come to Culver's and let us serve you a butter burger made special just for you. Welcome to Delicious. And Lamoureux Farm Market and Cowlicks. Fuel up Falcon fans at Lamoureux Farm Market and Cowlicks. From farm fresh beef, pork, chicken, lamb, and salmon, always local, natural, and USDA certified. To our full service ice cream shop, we got something for everyone. We're open daily, year-round on Lake Bella Vista in Rockford. Follow them on Facebook for specials, Lamoureux Farm Market and Cowlicks.
We got an update.
Yeah.
From Seattle. It's all knotted up at 1-1. And guess who got the run for Seattle?
Who's that?
Eugenio Suarez, the ex-West Michigan Whitecap.
Yeah.
And Detroit Tiger. In fact, I'll finish the story here. Actually, when Suarez was a Whitecap was when my son Nolan was a bat boy. And he used to sit right next to Suarez's locker back in the day.
So he was a bat boy back then, and he's grown up to be a full bat man.
He is.
He is.
He's more of a Blue Jay.
They're asking for a re-kick now.
He's a Blue Jay rather than a bat.
Forest Hills Eastern declined that, and they're asking for a re-kick.
Okay. I'm
I'm
surprised.
Landon says, okay, I'm going to air this one out.
Yeah, he's like, that wasn't my entire leg. So 21-7's your score, Falcons over the Hawks. We're here at Falcon Stadium. Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack as Landon Smith gets ready to boot it up after the penalty. Five-yard penalty, and we'll do it again. Here goes Smith as he kicks left to right. Gets fielded at the 15, the 20, 25, up to the 30, up to the 31-yard line goes the Hawks.
That was Garrett Johns.
They'll have decent field position as they start here in the second quarter at the 7:54 mark. The Hawks need a touchdown.
Hey, some scores around the area. Muskegon 27, Reeves Puffer 7 there in the second. Caledonian Rockford leading there 17-0. Catholic Central with a 21-0 lead on Northview. And Belding 16, Comstock Park 6 there in the second.
Penkovich, go throw it here to the near side.
Threw a knuckler.
Yeah, and he threw it, went to the ground.
It looked like it danced a little bit while it headed down to the ground, so that's going to be incomplete for the Hawks. Bring up a 2nd and 10.
Looking for Drew Farrick out here in the flats.
More scores, Byron Center 20, Forest Hills Northern nothing. Pontiac Notre Dame Prep 14, Marine City, like we talked about, 14-7, Notre Dame leading. Kenowa Hills has got a 14-0 lead on Greenville.
Hand up over the left side here. And
That's
up
Farrick.
to the 40-yard line is Farrick again.
Brought down by Olszewski.
We're going to say he got down to the 39. So going to be short of a first down by a couple yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Hawks. Hawks are in need of a touchdown here. They don't want this game to get away here in the first half, trailing 21-7.
Wayland and Grand Rapids Christian are scoreless, still late in the first.
Okay.
Unity Christian 15, South Christian 7. They're in the second. Tight game there.
Farrick goes I formation. Penkovich under center. He'll get the ball and he'll slip and fall. So had a nice little hole there, but he slipped and fell as he made a cut, Joe. And that'll bring up 4th down. I think he would have had the first. It would have been really close.
I think he would have too. Yeah, he tried to make a cut and found that little soft spot there at the 43-yard line, and that's where he went down. So we know what happens on 4th downs here, right?
Well, what do you do if you're Tim McGee? You definitely go for it, right?
You do.
Even though you're at your own 37. It's tough because if you don't make it, you give West Catholic great field position with 6.5 to go here in the second. But indeed, let's see if he backs up from his quarterback position. He's in shotgun formation. Tim McGee is going to call a timeout.
Sure. We'll give you some more scores from around the area. East Kentwood 21, Granville 6 in the second quarter. Montague 21, Manistee 6. Here's the big game in Division 5 that we're keeping an eye on. Freeland and Frankenmuth, they're knotted up at 6. They're in the second quarter. Hudsonville, phenomenal Hudsonville team, 21. Grand Haven 7 right now in the second. Zeeland West and Wyoming, they're scoreless in the first. Looking a little further down, holy moly, Cedar Springs 35, Allendale nothing, and they're in the first quarter.
Oh,
what's gone wrong there?
Wow.
East Grand Rapids 42, Ottawa Hills nothing. They're in the second. 42-0.
EGR is for real this year.
So we'll give you scores as they come up. Both teams break their huddles coming out of the timeout called by Forest Hills Eastern. Here they are on their 4th and 3 here. They're setting up. They're going to run a play, Tom.
They are. Huge 4th down play. Play action, rolling right. Penkovich, he's running out of room. Throws it. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. The West Catholic defense holds. Nice job. Boy, they were chasing Penkovich. He had nowhere to go.
Oh, huge pressure by Noah Gillespie. He was running after Penkovic, and he had to unload that ball or he was going down one more step.
Boy, a big gamble does not pay off for the Hawks.
All right, now something that we've been used to in years past. Turnover on downs, you've shocked the other team. You take a shot right now.
Yeah, go deep.
Go deep.
I'm with you.
But we've got both halfbacks are bracketing.
Play action. And guess what? He's going deep to Puxton.
Oh, he had a hand on
incomplete.
his back, man. He could have easily called for some defensive pass interference there, but again, daggers, throwing daggers.
Right?
I like it. Aggressive offense.
It's almost like we've seen the playbook.
And last week we saw a lot of this, Tom, where you had both Colin Abram and Connor Olszewski bracketing Grady Augustin in the backfield.
Right.
So how do you defend that, you know?
Here goes Olszewski. He's going to bounce it on the outside, try to break a tackle, but he's got 3 Eastern guys there. Sheds a couple, but the third guy brings him down. It'll pick up a couple on the play.
First guy in there was Tobin Childers, and then wrapped up finally by Liam Bray. Big number 18 out there.
3rd and 6 as the ball gets down to just inside the 35. They got to get down to about the 33 for a first. Gustin, shotgun formation. We've got 2 guys left and right going slot. Fake, play action. Augustin rolls right as he got 1 guy up in the air, and now he's going to go down. Nice defense by Forest Hills Eastern. That's Farrick in the defensive back position, and that'll bring up 4th down for West. So 4th and 9, you're outside field goal range. You might as well just go for it, right?
You know,
worst case scenario, you get the ball where you got it.
Exactly, and he had so many. Grady Augustin had so many of the Hawks chasing after him. It almost looked like a jailbreak screen, right?
Right. It really did.
Farrick finally bringing him down. So here we go, 4th and 9.
2 left, 1 right on the near side.
We're going to see another timeout by Forest Hills Eastern.
Give
He didn't like what he saw.
More time to look at his playbook and decide what he's going to do here on 4th and 9.
Yeah. I mean, I like that that Coach
Tim McGee
is a little nervous at West Catholic stepping up to the line at 4th and 9 to call a timeout. That's the last one of the half for them. We're at 4:50 until halftime, and the Falcons leading 21-7. But that shows a lot of respect for what he was seeing there. I do like, West Catholic, other than the penalties, man, everything's looking good both offensively and defensively. Special teams, Connor Olszewski scoring on that punt return, and then you've got, there was a little bit of a coverage issue and on a 4th and 5, and that's where the Hawks have scored their touchdown. So let's see what the Falcons have.
All right, 4th and 9. We know they're not going to punt it, so let's just see what happens. Olszewski stays in there. He's in I formation directly behind Augustin. Augustin gets a snap. Good time. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to try to run for it first. He's not going to get there, though, Joe.
Nope.
He's going to be about a yard short. So close, but I don't think he got it.
No, that's going to turn it over on downs. Going to put the ball back in the Hawks' possession.
Boy, good thought to bring it down and run for it, but he just ran out of real estate.
There's just a little something missing on these series, isn't it? I can't quite pinpoint it.
Yeah, it's just not crisp.
Just not crisp right now.
Ball's going to be at the 30 for the Hawks. They go right to left in your radio dial as Penkovic gets in shotgun formation. And he'll slide it out here on the far side to Farrick. And boy, nice tackle out there.
There's a flag on the play, Tom.
2nd down. Jujum on the tackle.
Is that a flag out there, or is that?
I don't see a flag. Oh, well, or do we see
I don't know. I think
it
it's
almost looks like one. Here's an orange leaf.
It could be.
Or, again, looking for optometrist.
Optometrist, yep.
Need a sponsor. Here goes a quick pitch to the right. No, fake pitch. Going to be a quarterback keeper. And up the middle goes Penkovic. He'll pick up a couple on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Penkovic not afraid to handle that ball and take a hit. He's a big kid. So, again, a third down situation for Forest Hills Eastern.
Every time I say Penkovic, I'm just thinking of like panko encrusted walleye for some reason.
I think of Pinkerton and the security guards.
Yeah, well, I've got food on my mind. To right, here goes a handoff over to the left side, big hole. Easy first down for the Hawks as they get it over the 45 to the 47. That's number 13, Connor Helminski with the carry.
Should keep him in the game.
Yeah, he's had a good game. He's only a junior.
Big boy.
He's listed as a tight end, but he carries the ball as much as he catches it, probably more. As the Hawks will send two rights, they approach midfield for West. Handoff over the right side. Nowhere going. Nice pursuit by West. And that's Connor Helminski. He's looking good until that play, Joe. And he'll lose 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 for the Hawks.
Yeah, one thing that the Falcons defense has been doing a really good job is just flowing down the line, following the offense, reading the guards that are pulling, and there's just not a whole lot there for the, I don't want to quite call it a jet sweep, but it's a handoff to the slot. And we're getting down to 2:30 here to go until halftime.
Penkovic fakes it to the right, comes back left, wide open receiver coming across the middle, getting at the 50, the 40, the 35, still on his feet. That's number 5, Luke Rosenbrook. He's already got a touchdown tonight and another Forest Hills Eastern first down.
How's he get so open?
He came across from the far side and nobody followed him across.
Nobody followed him across. Yeah, there was nobody within 5 yards of him when he caught the ball.
Nice job by Penkovic, though. I mean, he was, he designed the play to look like it was going to go right.
It
then
did.
He came back on the left. So nice disguise there. Good play for the Hawks. Here goes shotgun formation. Penkovic rolls right. Steps up in the pocket. Nice step up. And he's got a receiver there who goes high, and it's a catch.
Again,
it's Rosenbrook. And they're inside the red zone of West Catholic. It looks like they're going to be down to about the 11. So they can pick up a first down, Joe, at the 1. So 1st and 10, not 1st and goal for the Hawks. They're looking good.
Tell you what, this is, they've put some points up on the board this year, but just haven't been able to,
Yeah, they put up 47 last week.
Sure.
Here goes the hand up over the left side and getting tripped up. Nice job.
That was
Colin Abram
yeah.
he went to go tie his shoelaces and tripped him up.
Took the little end off of the one lace. He's still holding on to it.
That little plastic
the little hard piece. If anybody knows what that's called, please text us 616-262-9270. The little end on your shoestring. I see he's thrown it away now. Kind of kept it as a souvenir.
Sustainability committee will
That's right.
circle the grounds later tonight. Penkovic under center. He'll roll right under. No, he'll hand it off. Wow, what a great
deception.
play to Ferrick. That faked me out, and it's touchdown Hawks.
11-yard run. I don't know where that came out of. Was that one of those Boise State hand it behind the back type things?
I want to see the replay.
I want to see the Carson.
That was amazing. We need Carson Conkle in the truck because that was a great play. Tossed it to Ferrick as he ran right. It looked like it was going to be a pass play to the right. Here goes.
And now we got a whistle.
And a whistle. So 21-13 is your score. We got 37 seconds left till halftime. Stick around. We've got President CEO Jill Wierzbicki who will join us at halftime. Talk about all the great things happening at West.
Tom, we're not prepared. We don't have a chair in here for Jill. We're going to have to do a stand-up interview.
Oh. Like stand-up comedy.
That's about it.
Here goes a high snap and the kick, and it's up, and it's good. Maybe she got a note. BYOC, no? Bring your own chair? Maybe not.
Might have to go find one. Why don't you go roll one over here, and then we'll take a look at some scores here around the area.
She did hear the BYOC, and so she has brought her own.
Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, she does it all, Joe.
All right, Jill. Good job. Pull
Jill
it up.
does it all.
Come on up. Get you in the full frame here.
We welcome Jill into the broadcast booth. As we've got 37 ticks left, 21-14. Really good game here on the west side of Grand Rapids.
Yeah, hit the studio light, would you? Thank you.
Here we go. Yes.
The light switch on the wall.
The lights are on. Somebody's home, Joe.
Yeah, take a look around the area. Caledonia 7, Rockford 17. They're wrapping up. Calic Central 21, Northview 7 there at the half. Unity Christian 22, South Christian 7. Pontiac Notre Dame 14, Marine City 6 there at the half. That's a tight one.
Charlie Soet will kick it from the 40. Nice kick, end over end kick will get fielded at the 4. 5, 10, 15, 20, still on the feet over the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Owen Hunter.
Nice pickup by Owen Hunter on the kick return. Let's see what West does here, Joe.
31 seconds and 3 timeouts.
Yeah, I say we're only up 7. Let's see how aggressive Coach Grove gets.
I got no problem with a screen pass going to Olszewski. No problem whatsoever.
Not at all. So, trips right, 1 left. I like that play call. Here goes Augustin. He's looking on the near side here. He's got pucks to there at the 42.
Break
tries
it, Thomas.
To shake it off. He's at the 46. West is going to call a quick timeout. Clock stops while they move the chains, but I've got to imagine Coach Groves is going to call a timeout here. Let's see if he does. At the 45, no, they're just going to go. Set it and go. Here goes Augustin. He's looking deep. He's got a receiver in the middle. It's punched again, and he catches at the 37, and he's down to the 34, and now comes your first timeout.
There you go. There's your first timeout.
So Thomas Puxton, 2 catches in a row. We're down to 17 seconds, but almost getting to Landon Smith territory.
Well, like the last couple games, it's like, we're going to leave Thomas, kind of hidden a little bit. We're going to bring him out. We need him.
Yeah, right.
All right. Big, tall kid. Boy, does he look comfortable catching that ball.
Yeah, only 1 catch last week. His 6 wide receivers for West each had a catch, and Owen Hunter had a couple last week. But when you run the ball for 300 yards with your top 2 backs, you don't need to throw the ball. Yeah. So 21-14 is your score. We have 17 seconds and 2 timeouts for West. Let's see if they go with the 2-back system here. Ball's at the 35. When we talked to Landon Smith, was it the 45 yards he was comfortable, 42 yards?
Yeah, 45 yards. Well, real comfortable at 40, but he goes, I can make it from 45 without much effort.
So right now it's like a 52-yard field goal, so they need to pick up at least 7 yards to be in comfortable Landon Smith territory. Here goes Augustin. Play action. He's going to roll to his right. Here comes a flag. Going to be a hold on the play. He's got a receiver there, Owen Hunter, on the near sideline. Falls incomplete, but I think we're going to have a hold on this, Joe.
It's in the area.
Boy, these penalties are getting... It is. It's holding.
10 yards.
So it'll back it up to the 45, definitely out of field goal range, and we're down to 13 seconds.
I got a way to fix these penalties. Every penalty results in a detention. How's that, Joe?
Joe's like, I got other ways. 2 left, 2 right for West. Here goes Augustin looking the near side. He's got a receiver there, and catching it is number 13, Cam Inbody. Nice catch. Just kept both feet in the sidelines. Now back just past the original line of scrimmage.
8 seconds. What do you want to do here?
I want to do a down and out and a Landon Smith field goal is what I want to do.
All right.
Or you can go in the middle.
It's got to go to the sideline or in the end zone.
Here goes Augustin. He's got a receiver here on the near side, catching it and going out of bounds. It's Cam Inbody again.
Same play.
Nice down and out. No, I think you kick it now.
Yep, here
You're at
comes
5
Landon
seconds.
Smith. Yeah,
Yep.
5 seconds to go. That was a great possession catch there, the last two by Cam Inbody.
That was. Ball's going to be placed on the 34, so that means they're going to kick from, the 24. So the ball will be placed about the 31. We'll be right at the 31 as Cal Peterson kneels down for Landon Smith. It's going to be a 41-yard field goal. We'll see how comfortable he is, Joe. Crisp fall night. Nice snap. Here comes the kick. It's up. It's got the length. It's up, and it's good. Never a doubt from Landon Smith. 41-yard field goal. Extends the West Catholic lead. That'll run the timeout for the second quarter, and the first half is over. 24-14 is your score. Stick with us as the West Catholic Band gets on the field, and we're going to have an interview here with.
We're going to talk with Jill right now.
Let's do
talk
it now
with-
before
because
the band.
the band. You know the band.
It's the band.
It's the band.
So let's
How's
bring it
your
into
week?
the booth.
Oh, you want a microphone? Speak
Yeah,
up.
speak up or forever.
There you go.
I'm not singing,
So-
but I'm here.
So I guess let's start out tonight. I mean, kind of a special night. You've got some special guests here at West.
We do. I was
Let's
just
talk
with,
about
well,
them.
you're talking about Owen Hunter on the field, but his grandparents hopefully made it to the game because we had the reunion for 65 was going on inside. So
Oh, nice.
huge crowd. Tomorrow night is the class of 90s reunion. I think they're in the tailgate lot during
Okay.
the game tonight, but we'll see them tomorrow. I think they're going to be more rowdy than 65, but 65 was a huge group. So
I was telling Joe it's reunion weekend. It's my reunion
going
up
back.
in
All the
Traverse
fives.
City, St. Francis.
All the fives and the
fun.
round
It's
numbers.
my 20-year
Yeah.
plus 20-year reunion.
some of these alum have not been back to campus, so it's really
Thanks,
cool
Stevie.
to see them walk the halls with me. We did a big tour, so
Yep.
that was really fun.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm kind of jumping ahead on what we want to talk about,
No,
but
sure.
there were 8th graders from Holy Spirit serving the food at the reunion for the class of 65. So
Aw,
shout out to the
that's
Titans
Nice.
from
Yes.
Holy Spirit.
Go
Very
Titans.
But I mean, we have Falcons of every age out here for the game, so it's a really exciting night.
No better way to spend the night here than Falcon Stadium.
No, absolutely not.
All right, so let's get down to the business, right? How can families interested in potentially sending the students to West Catholic learn more about the school?
Yeah, October is busy. We have Experience West Night on October 28th. It's at 6:30. The place gets filled with those future Falcons
Yes.
because they get to walk the halls. They get to have all their questions answered, and it finally becomes real. So
It's a big feel, yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
class of 2030 are those 8th graders.
Wow.
Yeah, so they'll be on those even, the big
Wow.
like 5-year reunion groups. They'll be
Yeah.
2030, and yeah, it's a busy night. So that is at 6:30 on the 28th. We already have a lot of people RSVP'd. You can
Awesome.
RSVP at GR West Catholic /admissions. We have prizes that night. They get to eat some of the food. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner here because kids are here all day and
Absolutely.
all night. I was not prepared. I have a freshman. I did not prepare that I wouldn't see my own daughter all day long, all night long, because they're so involved in everything.
Now, let's shadowing a student, right?
Yeah.
That's a big thing. My son shadowed
Yeah.
some kids when he was a junior, it was a junior. We ended up with a whole family here.
Yeah, we had last Friday we had a group of 20 shadowing. They were coming from Divine Providence Academy, Holy Spirit, All Saints Academy, St. Thomas, Kennewa. I'm probably missing one. I mean, it was an awesome group of 20 kids, but they keep coming. And so we decided to do a day in the life video.
Sure.
It was very authentic. We had 2 kids just being watched or being followed by a camera all day, and it was a really
Fun.
cool video on
That's
social
good.
media.
Fun. Yeah, go and check that out. How do they find that video, Jill?
It's on our social media channels, so just find West Catholic High School, and everyone's been sharing it. So it has so many
Nice.
shares. Probably someone you know on Facebook
got
has
some
shared that
likes.
video at this point.
Okay.
Awesome.
And then hearing a lot about the Falcon family tuition
Yeah.
plan. What can you tell us about that?
Okay. We, this school year, have granted more in financial aid than ever before.
Okay.
And so as we stare at our numbers and we see the need in the community, we have been able to rise to that occasion. We have 1,300 donors at West Catholic last year. Isn't that amazing?
That's an
That is awesome.
amazing.
It is hard to match that number, and
Yeah.
most won't share their number because it's not nearly as high
Yeah.
as that. And so we know
Doesn't that speak to the culture of giving
well,
back here,
it
though?
does. And
I mean,
teaching
amazing.
stewardship, we just had all A's. Kids brought in $80,000. There were no major
Wow.
gifts in that campaign. It was one
Right.
gift of $5,000. Everything else was people at West Catholic will give the shirt off their back. And that's how this community has been built.
Very true.
And our kids learn stewardship and because they're seeing it from the adults around them. So we have been able to fulfill 100% of the financial need in this community, but more than ever before. So as students are applying for next year, they need to know of our commitment of ensuring that every family who's seeking it, we're going to make it work, and we're going to make it happen, because that's what we do. We're transparent and secure about the situation. We have multiple sources of support. We have the scholarships, and we have the financial aid, and we have other revenue sources around here too.
There's always a way.
There's always
a way.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say everything is very one-on-one here, not because you sit down and have to tell your whole life story to us to get financial aid, but because we have a secure process. But we're still humans.
Yeah.
So we sit down and make sure we didn't miss anything in the numbers, that we didn't miss anything about your family's desire to be here. And then we talk about other ways families can join into the family by becoming a staff member, by finding other family members to support them. It's an incredible community.
Which is, so important, right? Because you never want to say no. You don't want finances to stand in the way of somebody, having a West Catholic education.
Yeah.
And it's been great. The 1,300 donors does just speak to how many people say, you know what, I benefited, whether myself from a Catholic education or like me, Falcons by choice.
Yep.
We had 2 kids go through here. That support just means everything.
And absolutely need to dispel the rumor that you need to have money or be rich to go to private school.
Absolutely.
And the education and, the way that you feel coming out of here. And I'm still around here after 41 years of this place, right?
Well, nearly half of the student body receives aid. And what's funny is the kids don't really understand this. Doesn't matter how many times we say it.
Sure.
It's hard for them to see that, because when you're in uniforms and you're in a Christ-centered environment, you can't tell like maybe you could have in different generations.
For
but
sure.
These kids support each other, and no one's nervous to fill out financial aid paperwork because that stigma's not there. Like people say, let's just help each other in this community.
Which is great to see.
Yeah.
Hey, as we're talking, Jill, we see the West Catholic
know, they're doing
band
great
out
out
here. And we've got some good news to share, right? On the West Catholic band?
I don't want to get this wrong, so I'm going to read from my cheat sheet here.
Sure.
So last weekend, they finished first in their class, second overall. That was at the Granville Invitational. But they also won Best Music Performance and Best Marching Performance, and were recognized for their excellence in music, marching, and percussion. And then the other day, they competed at the MSBOA competition and received all ones, which is the highest rating for the 7th straight year.
Darren's got it going on, doesn't he?
He
does. What a great band.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much
Thanks
for
for
sharing
having
all
me.
the great news.
Yeah, have fun
we
up
really
here.
appreciate
It's
it.
good
you.
weather for a
And,
football
It
game.
really is beautiful.
It
We've had a
It
great
is
year.
Perfect. So,
All right.
well, we know all the great things that you continue to do here at West Catholic, so we appreciate you sharing it with the West Catholic community and
Absolutely.
our listeners.
All right,
So-
go Falcons.
All right, go Falcons.
Go
Have a great
Falcons.
night.
Thanks, Joe.
So we're going to turn it over to the West Catholic Band and listen to them for a few moments while Joe and I take a quick break. We'll be right back with you. You're listening to West Catholic Football. Stick with us.
Our next song comes from the quintessential Chicago movie, The Blues Brothers. The people of Chicago dance to the beat of Ray Charles' song, Shake a Tail Feather. Now watch our band take that dance to the field to the beat of our drum line. Here is Shake a Tail Feather, featuring clarinet soloist Jake Overbeek and color guard soloist Ella Larson. Show tonight with another iconic classic rock band from Chicago, Styx. Here is their hit song, Come Sail Away, featuring trumpet soloist Teresa Rodden and color guard soloist Marie Cameron.
West Catholic Marching Band. Boy, they do a great job.
The West Catholic Falcon Marching Band is under
Chicago
the direction
theme.
of Mr. Darren LaPrise.
Darren
Drumline
LaPrise.
instructor Connor Houghton.
So let's look at
and
the
Colorado
stats here,
director Liz
Joe.
Sure.
Vandenberg.
As we look at the scoring, of course, Connor Olszewski got the Falcons on the scoreboard first with a 64-yard punt return, which was awesome, and then the Landon Smith kick. For the game, Connor Olszewski has got, let's see, 5 carries for 49 yards. Colin Abram, 4 carries for 105 yards and a touchdown. And of course, he had that 76-yard run where he broke free, which was awesome.
Let's hear it one more time for the 2025
And Brady Augustin, 3 attempts for 8 yards.
Yep.
And then we got Grady Augustin through the air, 7 for 12, 112 yards and a touchdown, and 1 interception as well.
Yep.
Look at receiving, of course, led by Thomas Puchta, 5 catches for 91 yards and a touchdown. Great catch in the near side corner, front corner of the end zone. Well covered. He went up high, got that, brought it in, kept both feet in. Great catch by Puchta for the TD there. Cam Inbuddy's got a couple catches for 21 yards. 274 yards of total offense for West, 198 for the Hawks from Forest Hills Eastern. Looking at the running attempt, last week Wayland ran the ball pretty well against West.
Right.
Not so much tonight for the Hawks of Forest Hills. Drew Farrick leads the way. He's only got 21 yards on 7 attempts, so only averaging 3 yards a carry. He does have a touchdown. Quarterback Kenrick Penkovic, 3 attempts. He's lost 3 yards on those 3 attempts. Jordan Shabazz has carried the ball 1 time. Negative yardage.
That's surprising to me.
It is to me. Garrett Johns, a couple carries for 9 yards. And Connor Helminski, 7 for 16. So you look at the number 1 rusher, Garrett Johns, in terms of yards per carry, 2 carries for 9 yards, 4.5 yards a carry. So West Catholic doing a great job with their rushing defense. Penkovic, 9 completions for 15 attempts, 156 yards and a touchdown. Doing a pretty good job.
Pretty effective, really.
He really has been.
Yeah.
He's done a nice job of stepping up in the pocket. Of course, they converted that big 4th down to Luke Rosenbrook. Luke's touchdown, how long was that? That was
I think it was almost a 60-yarder.
yeah. So, it was probably like 57 yards, I think, on that touchdown catch from Rosenbrook. So, 128 yards, touchdown for him. He's averaging 32 yards a reception. A couple catches for Jack Elmerath for 14 yards. Liam Bray's got a couple catches for 11, and Drew Farrick, just a little catch out in the flats for a 3-yard pickup. In total for them, 156 yards through the air and only 32 yards on the ground for Forest Hills Eastern for the 198 yards. So 274 to 198. What did we got? 76 yards of difference. You look at the scoreboard. 10-point difference.
10-point difference, exactly. I'm expecting a whole lot more. Steve Groom's coming in to take his computer away. Steve, thank you as always. We appreciate all your stats and everything you do for us throughout the year. Like I said, midway through the second time, it just felt like there was a little something just not clicking on the West Catholic offensive side.
Well, part of those were self-induced penalties, right?
There was some of that.
A little too many penalties.
But let's see, let's see what they can come up with. I got a feeling that, there was a little come to Grove meeting, that everybody's going to have to start paying attention here. Let's get it going. And, otherwise we're going to end up with a track meet like like last week, a bunch of bombs.
Well, this is going to be a big deal for our defensive starters to hold Forest Hills Eastern as they look to cut into the lead. So here goes Landon Smith. He's got the ball at the 40. Here comes a nice kick, end-over-end kick. It'll be a short kick this time for Landon Smith. He fielded at the 15, the 20 on the far sideline, up over the 25 to about the 26-yard line. And that's where the Hawks will get started as they trail 24-14. Again, welcome to Falcon Stadium. Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack, and thanks for joining us for the halftime show.
Yeah, the West End Body halftime show. Thank you all. West End Body, the West Side's best source for collision repair.
It's always nice to talk to Jill.
Yep.
Find out what's going on here at West Catholic.
There's a lot going on.
Two on the near side here. Here comes a handoff.
Boy, that was that little counter that we saw before.
Yes.
A quick handoff and a reverse of the field immediately. And Colin Abrams sniffed that one out immediately. No gain on the play. Nice tackle.
They've kept a nice job of keeping Helminski in check.
Anything that's going back and forth up and down the line of scrimmage has been very well defended by the Falcons.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the Hawks go through the air a little bit more in the second half.
Double handoff. Do you see this?
And
to Farrick.
Farrick's got the ball. He's breaking tackles. He's got one guy to beat. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Hawks! Oh, another huge play. Drew Farrick.
74 yards.
74 yards. So, Joe, they've got, a 60-plus yarder or 57 or so, and then followed up here with a huge touchdown.
That was a double handoff, Tom, in very close quarters, and Farrick came out here, and there was a big gap in the field, and boy, he exposed it, and off he went to the races. Nobody was going to catch him.
Huge play for Eastern as Charlie Soet gets on the field for the extra point. Here comes the snap. Goes down. And that's good. He's got a nice leg, Joe.
It's attached right at the hip.
It's unusual.
It's unusual.
Well, the Hawks, they narrow the gap. 24-21 is your score. We got a great one. Maybe a little bit better than we anticipated.
A little bit more than,
Oh, you look on paper and you're thinking, I mean, it has a potential to be a little bit lopsided. Although, you just look at last week, the most recent, right? To put up 40-some points against Spring Lake, a team that we only beat by a touchdown.
Right.
You're like, you know what? It could be tough, too, so we'll see. It could go either way. But Eastern's looking like the team that put up 43 points last week.
Sure are. So it's a game, 21-24. West Catholic still holding on to a lead at the 11-11 mark. Just a long run by the Hawks. Boy, I just hate to be the ones that, put it together.
Right?
Forest Hills finally put it together against West Catholic. No, let's not have that. We need West Catholic to tighten this whole thing up. So back to receive for the Falcons. Cal Peterson. And again, that was Andrew Laperna, and he's going to take it up. He's going to be shy of the 20. We'll start it up at the 18-yard line.
Well, let's see what West does if they can answer.
Forest Hills Eastern sure did make the most of their first possession.
And the last time they were looking for an answer, they got a nice Colin Abram touchdown.
Yeah.
Remember that? Shotgun formation goes Augustin. Two on the near side right, handoff to Connor Olszewski. Tries to shed it. Two tacklers he does. Still on his feet. Takes about 5 Hawks to get him down. Fights his way to the 21. That's a tough 3-4 yard pickup for Connor Olszewski.
Yeah, the would-be tackler had 2 cracks at him before anybody else got in there. Nice 40-yard gain. I think he's going to break one again here.
He's due. West Catholic going left to right on your radio dial as Augustin goes here on the near side. He's got Cam Inbody Boy, his third catch tonight, Joe, along the sidelines. He's got a West Catholic first down.
Yeah, there's something to these possession receivers here, and
here goes Augustin again, stepped up in the pocket. He's going deep. He's got a receiver there. Does he catch it?
Puxta!
He's got the catch. Oh, what a great pass by Gritty Augustin. And Puxta caught it over his head.
When is the last time you saw a West Catholic receiver look so comfortable catching the football as Thomas Puxta?
Jack from Kennewaw, the transfer from Kennewaw.
Oh, you're right. Very comparable.
Yes. Last name's escaping me at the moment. Here goes a handoff to Olszewski over the far side. He gets over the tackle, breaks contained, still on his feet, and he's got another West Catholic first down. What a great run by Connor Olszewski.
Had one to break, and it was Tobin Childers, defensive back. He was the last one, and he almost broke free. But another first down. West Catholic clicking off these first downs.
I love this, a little down and out, short pass play, long pass play, handoff. Here goes Colin Abram. He gets tackled. What a great defensive play there by number 13, Connor Helminski. And Abram will lose about 6 on the play. It'll be second down and 16. Ball's in Forest Hills territory.
Max Wildman, he's owning that one. He's like, man, I missed my block there. I am so sorry.
Yeah, he couldn't do anything there.
No.
So ball will be placed on the 35 of the Hawks. Second and 16. Augustin goes through the air again. He's stepping up. Got a receiver there. Cam in body again.
So he's going to get back 12 of that.
He kind of did a look down and out and then just kind of stayed right there in one spot.
Spun and angled back in here on the hurry up. Here comes Abram now. Over the 20 to the 15. He won't go down.
Down to the 10. Nice job by Abram. He picked up another 6 yards on the carry after contact.
Very effective hurry up there. Forest Hills Eastern had a hard time getting set, so took advantage of that.
This is the answer Coach Grove was looking for sure. As we have a Forest Hills Eastern Hawk down on the field.
Yep.
And we'll take a quick break and thank a few of our sponsors.
Absolutely. Fox Pools, located on Alpine Avenue between 7 and 8 Mile Roads. Fox Pools is West Michigan's best source for both in-ground and above-ground pools, featuring a full-service showroom with chemical supplies and accessories, offering annual closing and opening services as well as repairs and installation. Fox Pools does it right. And since 1965, West End Body's been serving Grand Rapids when those days happen, and they do happen. So if you've had a mishap with your vehicle, call Gavin to get everything fixed up. They work with all insurance companies. And West End Body is your single source for collision repair. West End Body, located at 1693 Leonard Northwest. And they are our halftime show sponsor. Custom Caulking, the contractor's choice for quality waterproofing and crack sealing in West Michigan and beyond. Both residential and commercial custom caulking should be your only call, with on-the-spot color blending as well as friendly service. That's what to expect from Custom Caulking, and the Norder family proudly supports West Catholic football and all Falcon athletic programs. So that injured player was number 4. That was Tobin Childers. It looks like it might be just a cramp because he's just hobbling off, but he's doing it on his own power. That's good to see. So here comes West Catholic.
Colin Abram will go in I formation behind Augustin. First and goal for West. Moving the ball very effectively here in the third after the Hawks touchdown. Here goes Abram. He's going over the far side. Brace contained. Touchdown West. Colin Abram from 10 yards out.
Custom Caulking, touchdown. Colin Abram 10 yards out. West Catholic trying to extend that lead. It was a little bit too close for comfort. And they're going to go up 30-21 pending Landon Smith's extra point.
Boy, Abram, you saw that far side open up, Joe, and Abram just had to put on the afterburners, get to the corner, and it was an easy touchdown as Landon Smith hits the extra point and extends the lead, 31-21, 10-point game here in the third with 8:29 left. The Falcons over the Hawks.
Let's take a look at some scores from around the area. Everybody's breaking for out of their halftime.
By the way, for scores, some people are following baseball out there.
Sure.
And last time I checked, the Blue Jays have taken the lead 2-1 over the Seattle Mariners.
All right. Real good team just up north into the East. Belding having a heck of a season this year. They're leading Comstock Park 38-6. They're in the third. Rockford putting it to Caledonia. They're in the third. Rockford at 31, Caledonia at 7. And the Battle of the Christians, Unity Christian, South Christian. Unity's leading this one 35-7. They got a great program again this year. Catholic Central leading Northview in the fourth quarter 28-7. Muskegon 40, Reeves Puffer 7, just coming out of the half. Kennewa Hills 42, Greenville nothing. They're in the third. And again, tight one here. Pontiac, Notre Dame, and Marine City, 14-6. They're still in the half.
Here goes the kick by Landon Smith. Is it going to go out of bounds? Yep, it's going to, and here comes the flag. Now, do the Hawks just take the ball, or do they send Landon Smith back like they did before?
They did that before.
They did.
They want to re-kick it.
Most schools just
and they
take
are.
the ball, but
they're doing it.
They're just looking to break one.
Re-kick. I'd like to see Landon Smith down there and just put a few more knots in that, lace that baby up a little extra tight and put it in, right. Put it at the 1, right? Couldn't ask for a better night for football.
Oh, what a great night. What is it, about 56 right now,
sure.
Probably? Nice, crisp
no wind.
Night.
Please stop the music.
Please stop the music. They don't want the music anymore. That's the first time I've heard a ref say, stop the music. Here goes the kick. And that's going to go out of bounds again.
So trying to put it right on the numbers, get it into the hands of somebody that might be a little bit more uncomfortable handling the ball. Ball goes out of bounds again.
Yeah.
Guess what's going to happen?
He's going to take him back another 5 yards.
When do we get to the point to where it's half the distance to the goal?
And you onside it. I mean, you get so far here where these guys are just going to turn and try to make up the distance as a blocker.
How high can you kick it and get the guys down there?
I mean, you're creating a lot of space. So here goes Landon Smith with his third kickoff. He's getting good at this, Joe.
I'd be backing up an extra 5 yards on the run-up.
He's at 30. Oh, you know what? This is not Landon Smith. This is DiCasolo.
Oh, DiCasolo.
DiCasolo kick it to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 goes the Hawks.
That's number 9, Garrett Johns.
So Danny DiCasolo with the kick.
It was Landon Smith the first two, and then they put DiCasolo out there.
Yeah.
And say, you get it inbounds.
Yeah. Landon's like, you know what? I just kicked 2 really long ones. My leg's a little sore, you know. It's nice having a good backup kicker like Danny DiCasolo. He's only a junior, so he'll probably be taking over duties next year, I would assume. 2 left, 1 right for Penkovic. Hand up the middle. Oh, nowhere going, Helminski. So, boy, they've really bottled him up well tonight. He's maybe even lost a yard.
He might even lost a yard, yeah.
He did lose a yard. So 2nd and 11 for the Hawks. Give us a shout out, 616-262-9270. Want to give a shout out to my daughter, Morgan Mikowski, listening in Chicago.
Hi, Morgan.
So 2nd and 11. But yeah, give us a shout out, 616-262-9270. 92-70. 2 left, 1 right for the Hawks. Pekovic send a guy in motion, and he'll hand off on the jet sweep over the right side. Oh, great run all the way down to the 35.
Rosenbrook is having himself a night.
He's having a night, Joe.
He's a dynamo.
Yeah.
You get him the ball, he's got some speed.
Yeah, Luke Rosenbrook with a fantastic run there. The wide, you're so used to him just being the wide receiver, but what a great job as a jet sweep as an athlete. Just get him the ball, get him some space. So good field position here after the first down pickup for Rosenbrook. He'll be first down and 10. Ball's at the 35. West Catholic in the 34. Here goes the handoff, but we got a lot of flags. Helminski goes down again. Boy, they're just doing a great job on Helminski.
Jacob Petz on the tackle there.
Let's see if they decline it, Joe, because he lost a couple on the play. They are going to decline it.
Yeah.
So second down. So they lose a couple yards.
On the offense. That penalty is declined. Second down.
So on the legal formation, were they going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage? No, they didn't. They just haven't moved the ball.
Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, it's
So
a
now-
loss of 2.
Yeah, so they lose 2 on the play. Second down and 12 for the Hawks. They'll send 1 wide left, 1 right. Pekovic shotgun formation. Jet sweep fake. Setting up the screen. Got it here. So there's their playmaker again. Rosenbrook. But nice job by West Catholic. No pickup on the play.
Yeah, that was the same play that he ran down deep for, or no, it was him. Yeah, he
It was
ran it down
Rosenbrook, yeah.
exactly. But that got sniffed out real quick. Gillespie was there, and so no gain on the play.
3rd and 12 for the Hawks. They trail 31-21. We're at the 6:13 mark here in the 3rd.
It's good recognition of that play the second time it came around.
1 right, 1 left. Pekovic, fake handoff, play action. And now he's going to go on the near sidelines, and he's got Rosenbrook again, and he's got it. Near a first down. He's got to get to the 25, and he's got a first down. He got to the 23, Joe. Nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, and it looked like Cam Inbody. He came in and laid the lick on him right on the sideline. I thought he might have been out of bounds
Yeah, just need
due to
one-
the hit, but
Just need 1 foot in.
just put
high
1
school.
foot down.
Yeah, really good hit by Inbody. So 1st and 10 for the Hawks as they get near the red zone. They're at the 23. Huddle up. Now they break the huddle. They're going to go 1 slot left. 2 wide right for the Hawks. Yes. Oh, little razzle-dazzle play. And they're going to have 1st and goal. Direct snap.
Ferrick.
I mean,
I don't know who's better, if Drew or his brother Max was
I
better.
don't know who's better at trick plays.
But I'm going to tell you
Tim
what,
McGee or,
Tim McGee's got to
or
go.
Ben
out.
Johnson.
Right.
So 1st and goal, balls at the 7. We've got a good one going on here at Falcon Stadium on the west side of Grand Rapids. 31-21 is your score. Pekovic is going to hand it off. And getting close to the goal line again is Helminski. Not there. He's only at the 4
Yeah.
before he gets tackled. So 2nd and goal from the 4. This would be a big stop for West.
Boy, looking good, man. The Hawks have really got something going on right now in this offensive series.
Well, they know they've got a great kicker if they decide to kick a field goal, but I
Right.
think they're in 4-down territory being at the 4-yard line. Helminski.
We got a flag here. They're gonna whistle the play dead here. Let's see what this call is.
I'm
I
guessing
think
false
they
start,
jump,
right?
false start. So
Yeah.
5 yards.
Boy, you know, as a coach, you hate that too.
Yeah.
When you get the ball inside the 5,
Yeah.
and any penalty just kills you.
We've seen it.
We have
We've experienced it.
2nd down and 9. Second and goal, I should say, from the 9.
Well, they got Rosenbrook right out there. So impressed with him.
Penkovic.
Keep an eye.
Shotgun formation. Fake handoff as he goes play action. Now he gets chased out of the pocket, and he's going to go down. Jacob Timmer wraps him up. Boy, he got one hand up high, Joe,
and
he wasn't letting go.
Tore him down. Jacob Timmer. I mean, he looked like a tree out there taking him down.
He did.
Jacob Timmer, 6'6", 6'7", you could argue.
What if the Stanford Cardinals, speaking of trees, if they're, looks like a tree to be perfect for the mascot.
Perfect out there, yeah. Yeah, I don't think his offer stream is going to end here.
No, it's not. Third and goal on the 10-yard loss on the sack by Jacob Timmer. So third and goal from the 19. Pekovic is going to throw it in the air as he rolls right. Looking in the end zone, taking his time. He's got plenty of time. Comes all the way across the field and overthrows his target. Looking for Rosenbrook at the goal line. Falls incomplete. And it's going to be fourth down.
Now, I watched Rosenbrook. He was running a down and in, and then he slipped on the field, fell down, got back up, and raced across the field. And he was open, but the ball was not delivered well. So on to kick here is big number 17, Charlie Soet.
We know he's got the leg.
Yep.
So let's see what they do here. This is going to be about a 26-yard field goal for Soet. Nice kick. And up. I think it might have got tipped, Joe.
I think
no
it did.
Good. It's short. I think somebody got a hand.
Connor Olszewski came flying in, and either he disrupted it or he did get a hand on it because it was short and a little bit wide to the right. So West Catholic comes out unscathed.
How about it? After they had, first or second and goal at the 4? Second and goal at the 4?
I mean, yeah. This is
penalty, sack.
This is a better Forest Hills Eastern team than I thought was coming in here, right?
I totally agree.
I think, I just wrapping up series is really what they're having a problem doing, but not moving the ball between the 20s. Not at all.
Well, I think last week they got a shot of enthusiasm for their whole entire game when they put up 43 last week against Spring Lake in that loss. Here goes a hand up over the right side, and getting stopped to 25 is Colin Abram. He'll pick up 5 on the play, though, before he goes down.
This is going to fire up the Hawk defense. They're going to want to get the ball back in the offensive hands, say, hey, guys, let's do this. Many of them are two-way players, by the way.
31-21 your score. We're at the 250 mark. Abrams stays in there, shotgun formation. He'll get it again up the middle. Tries to pick his way for a yard or two. That's all he's going to get into the teeth of the Hawks defense there. We'll call it third and a short 4.
Here's the hurry up.
Speedy, yeah. Abram again over the right side. He'll get tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Actually lose a couple on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. So they tried to catch the Hawks off guard with a lot of speed there in between plays. Didn't pay off.
No, Drew Farrick came shooting in from his linebacker position. Came in unblocked. So now we got a mass substitution for the Falcons. Cal Peterson's coming on.
Punting units.
10-point lead with 2 minutes to go in the third. This is a smart move.
They're not used to being out there a lot.
No.
It's like, hey, we got to get out there.
They're over a bonfire by the 30-yard line. They're roasting marshmallows, making some s'mores.
S'mores?
Yeah.
Here goes the kick by Peterson. Low driving kick. Nice job, as it'll go all the way down to the 33-yard line. So nice kick. Boy, that didn't get more than 8 feet off the ground, did it?
More like 18 inches, man. That thing was low and low.
I thought I was going to hit the West Catholic guy running down the field.
Oh, man. Hey, Frank's Market's located on at 1020 West Fulton in Grand Rapids. They feature the area's best fresh and smoked kielbasa, awesome steaks, succulent roast, hot shots, deli meats, and so much more. You got to get down there. It's an amazing spot. Stop in and experience the fantastic service and products the entire staff at Frank's delivers in Grand Rapids for decades, since 1933. Frank's Market's the only choice. Here comes the Hawks.
Penkovic. Oh, look at everybody move. Holy cow. The whole team moved, but the center forgot to snap it. What was that? Was that on 2 huts or 3 huts? So false start, 1st and 15 for the Hawks. They got to keep it close here. 31-21 is your score. 140 left in the third. So we look at the defense again for West Catholic. Or at least the defensive starters. Look at Grayson Ewald in the middle there.
Yep.
Plugging up the middle, doing a good job tonight. Here goes play action. Penkovic rolls right. Now under some pressure, gets rid of it late. Nobody's over there but Connor Olszewski, and he couldn't get there in time. Olszewski had about 25 yards to get to it. Couldn't get there.
And Jan Jujem and Christian Patterson were right on Penkovic. So delivered and incomplete.
2nd and 15 for the Hawks. They'll huddle it up. Get the play in from Coach Tim McGee.
Boy, Olszewski did all he could to get over to that ball, try to grab it.
Really did.
There's nobody.
Helminski will be off to the left of Penkovic. We're got a little bit of motion for Forest Hills Eastern. Helminski will get the ball over the right side.
It looked like was the ball out. Was the ball out? Yeah.
I think West got it. Connor Olszewski with the fumble recovery.
Defense steps up big on that run. That was number 18, Liam Bray. He was running the ball, got into the pile, and that ball was knocked out.
Might have been his first carry of the night?
No, he's had at least one.
Yeah.
Right. But Olszewski scoops that up. Turnover for Forest Hills Eastern, and now West Catholic's going to have the ball on the 34-yard line. Here we go, dagger time.
Fantastic field position. So Olszewski will take a break as Abrams in there. He'll get the ball up the middle, try to bounce it outside. Boy, look at a nice pursuit by the Eastern Hawks, and Abram will go down for no gain.
Connor Helminski was in on that tackle.
Sam Yurd, too, from his defensive line position. So 2nd and 10. This might be Puxta time. You got single coverage. Now you got the safety shadowing over there, Joe. They're not going to let Puxta get free.
No, and that's Rosenbrook. He can play some ball.
Yeah. But there goes Puxta on the slant. Get in front of the safety, but in front of Rosenbrook as well. But it falls incomplete. Would have been close to a first down. Probably would have been a first down.
Yeah, delayed break on that, cutting in for Puxta, and the ball was a bit in front of him, and it was on a line.
Yeah.
And it was on a line.
It was a Nolan Ryan fastball.
It was. just getting the one click off, right?
Right.
Just feels like one click off.
This time West is going to send trips left, one right here on the near side. Abrams going to stay in there in the 3rd and 10. And this could be 3rd and 15 unless it's
No, we got a timeout. Landon Grove raced up to the side judge, and he called a quick timeout. He needs to make the most of this 3rd and 10 now. 45 seconds to go here in the third. West Catholic leading 31-21. And, Tom, Epic Realty is a national leader in real estate, and Melissa Homewood is your local expert when it comes to buying or selling your home in West Michigan. Melissa can orchestrate market watches, property searches, home value assessments to make your buying or selling process as thorough as it can be. You can find Realtor Melissa Homewood on the web at melissahomewood.com. Melissa Homewood, the Lash Group, and Epic Realty, your real estate done right. And Padgett Business Services, your small business experts for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll. Don't have your tax prep and accounting be a coin toss. Leave it to Padgett Business Services to get it right. Falcon fans, visit Padgett online at pbsgr.com. pbsgr.com. Thanks to Mark Davey and his great staff. They're located on Lake Michigan Drive right next to Mr. Berger. Here comes the Falcons on 3rd and 10.
So after the West Catholic timeout, Augustine will be in shotgun. He's got Plum here on the near side. Oh, ball's on the ground. Augustine says, you know what? I'm just going to pick it up, and I'm going to fall forward for about 3 or 4 yards. And that's about all he could do.
Yeah, and that wasn't on the exchange. That was just a mishandle.
So
Colin Abram never got a chance to get the ball.
No.
And he went immediately and started blocking off to his left, but Grady did not follow him, and here we are on 4th and 8.
2 left, 2 right for West. Balanced attack. Plum and Peterson here on the near side. Now Peterson will go over to the far side. Here comes the snap. Augustine's got time. Steps up in the pocket. Now he's under pressure, and he'll go down. Boy, didn't even release it. You like to see him at least get rid of the ball. But he went down.
No, tried to step up in the pocket, but yet stay behind the line of scrimmage. And that pocket just collapsed on him. That's the last play of the 3rd. And we remain 31-21 after a pretty exciting early 3rd quarter, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And this game is not over. It's a 10-point spread, but we've seen it.
Have the ball.
Hawks going to have the ball, and they reverse the field, and we've seen how quickly big runs can happen and big plays can happen by both teams. So it's going to be a very exciting 4th stanza.
Yeah, we've seen big plays on both sides of the field and multiple big plays on both sides of the field.
Right. Duba Attorneys at Law with law offices in the Emily Grand Plaza Hotel. Duba specializes in business transactions, mergers and acquisitions, real estate, and estate planning. A true West Catholic family of students, coaches, boosters, and volunteers. Let Chris and Don Duba help with all your legal needs. Duba Attorneys at Law. And fall is the absolute perfect time to create the beautiful landscape you've been wanting outside your home, and Shaner Avenue Nursery is the team you need to make this project a reality. Kristen Perez, very proud West Catholic parent, will meet and design the look you want, making your home the envy of the neighborhood. So contact Shaner Avenue Nursery and Kristen Perez at 616-293-7228 or online at ShanerAvenueNursery.com.
Here goes Penkovich in the Hawks. Oh, setting up the screen. He's got his favorite target there, Joe. That's number 5, Luke Rosenbrook, and Rosenbrook's got a first down. Well, Shevsky came out with the ball again. Hey, I got my second fumble recovery. No, he was down.
Right.
So nice first down by Luke Rosenbrook, and
I can't say enough about Luke Rosenbrook, man. I'm telling you, he's just a dynamic player.
And only a junior.
A lot of speed. Yeah. Everybody'd like to have a Luke Rosenbrook on their team.
No doubt about it.
Luckily, we've got 2 of them. We've got Abram and Olszewski.
For sure.
Ayo. Right, there you go.
2 on the near side here. Handoff. Oh, and getting tackled right away is Helminski.
Noah Gillespie.
We're going to lose 3 on the play.
I'm telling you what, all game long, those runs that go up and across the sideline trying to catch the edge. The West Catholic defense is just that flow right along with the play.
Great.
They really have not had much yardage at all on plays like that.
No, they've really done a nice job of bottling Helminski up for the most part. Here goes Penkovich. He goes back. He's got a receiver there over the middle, and does he catch it? He does.
A really good catch.
Kind of thrown behind him, Joe.
Yeah, that was Liam Bray, and he caught it. He had to twist a little bit and get it on his hip. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
We're in West Catholic territory now, down to the 44. Give us a text, 616-262-9270, 616-262-9270. 92-70. Let us know you're out there listening as the Hawks send trips right for Penkovic. Penkovic goes back. He's got some time. Now he's under pressure, gets rid of it before he wanted to. Cam Inbody, great coverage. Falls incomplete. Almost had the interception, Joe.
Nice job by Cam Inbody. Got position there, and he was reaching for that ball. Now it looks like he might have a little bit of a cramp. He's coming out of the game quickly. Mike Kasprick, class of 89, watching the game with David Doyle. What's up, Doyle? West Catholic football, suds, and pizza. Those guys were studs, so they're all right.
Studs and pizza?
Yeah, good dudes. Grandma Grove, she's listening, and New Baby Grove.
4th down play for the Hawks at the 44. Penkovic under a lot of pressure. Oh, and he escapes his first guy, and he's got a receiver there and catching it. First down. Guess who it is? Rosenbrook.
Oh.
Wow, Harry Houdini couldn't have done it any better. Nice job by Penkovic escaping. Tons of pressure. And it's a first down for the Hawks. Great play. Ball's going to be down at the 29 of West. Your score's 31-21. We're here at the 9:43 mark in the 4th. Penkovic with Helminski off to his side. He's going to fake pitch to him. Now he's going to roll left. He's under a lot of pressure again. There's Timmer. And he's got a receiver. Did he catch it? He did.
It's all Rosenbrook.
It's Rosenbrook again.
It's the Forest Hills Rosenbrooks.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
telling you what,
That
this kid's
kid-
incredible.
Fantastic. He had a 75-yard touchdown last week. He had about a 60-yarder in the first half, and he's been just catching it left and right here on this possession.
He's going to have 2 games of a total of 500 yards.
Right?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, Luke Rosenbrook, and he's only a junior, folks. 1 left, 1 right for Penkovic. Ball's in the red zone of West. Fake. Now he's going to go. He's under pressure, and a ball gets tipped. Almost picked off. Great pressure there.
Huge hit taken.
Gillespie.
Gillespie came in. That's the second time he's done that. But, man, oh, man, Penkovic took a hit to the ribs. You could tell he's trying to catch his breath. He's kind of rolling his shoulder going, man.
Yeah. That was a clean look that Gillespie had.
Gillespie's over there feeling good. He's like, I don't do this again.
Right. 2nd and 10. Ball's going to be at the 12. Penkovic rolls right. Got a receiver, and in and out of the hands on the near sideline.
Jack Amelroth was the intended receiver there.
Wouldn't have been a pickup of much. He was well covered at the 9. So it'll be 3rd down in 10 from the 12.
Look at Rosenbrook, man. He is gassed. He's trying to run back
For
to the
sure,
huddle.
right? He is
What an
gassed.
impressive player.
He's like, I'm running everywhere, coach.
Oh, man. He was well covered on that play.
He's like, don't hike the ball till there's 1 second left on the clock.
Right.
There's 18 seconds left. Like, give me some time to catch my breath. Here goes Penkovic on the 3rd down play. And Tim McGee maybe saw that and said, you know what?
Yeah.
I'd like to get my star player, some breathing time.
Somebody get him some water.
Water?
Oh.
How about like an oxygen tank?
This kid's putting on a show. Man, oh, man. Hey, Moore & Sons Roofing, if you need to repair or replace your roof, choose Moore & Sons Roofing. Moore & Sons, where you don't just get a great roof, you get a great roofing experience. And the quality and craftsmanship they invest in every roof is second to none. So, for all your roofing needs, choose Moore & Sons Roofing and Owens Corning Certified Contractor. And to everyone that craves a meal made fresh just for you, let our Culver's teams in Comstock Park, Cedar Springs, Cascade, or Lowell locations handcraft your meal with care. Come to Culver's and let us serve you a butter burger made special just for you. Welcome to Delicious. And fuel up Falcon fans at Lamoureux Farm Market and Cowlicks from farm fresh beef, pork, chicken, lamb, and salmon, always local, natural, and USDA certified, to our full-service ice cream shop. We've got something for everyone. Open daily year-round on Lake Bella Vista in Rockford. Follow them on Facebook. Find out all the specials. Lamoureux, Farm Market, and Cowlicks. Here comes both teams.
Big third down play here. Penkovic goes to the end zone. Oh, and broken up. What a great defensive play by Cam Inbody. Wow.
But Max Farrick was right there. He had crossed the goal line and had turned and was just about to catch the ball. Cam Inbody came in and really did a nice job.
So, Joe, you've got fourth down. You're down 10. You need a field goal.
You need a field goal here. You got 8:51, right?
Now, the field goal didn't pan out for him last time.
Correct.
But do they come back and try it again? This is only going to be what? See, the ball's at the 12. Going to be like a 29-yard field goal. So,
I hope that's not the kicker down there that's got the cramps. No, that's number 65. That's big 65. He's up and he's good. That's Sam Yared.
Do we have the Joe Sack fan club in front of us here in the
I don't know. I think we're talking too loud because the crowd can hear us, I think. We need to close the door.
We don't have a door, Joe.
Oh, yeah, we don't have a door.
It can be really tough to close the door.
So much fun.
So here we go. Fourth down. Going to be the kick, so Charlie Soet comes on the field. Now, Rosenbrook is the holder. I'm just saying that.
Okay, you're just saying.
I'm just saying that. So keep your eye out here. I know West is. Look at they've got guys on the corner just watching. Here goes the kick. It's up, and it's no good. He kicked it left.
Oh, he kicked it left. Hold it.
That is a huge miss for the Hawks.
Again.
They could have.
Coming up empty inside the red zone. This seems to be a reoccurring theme for the Hawks. I think this has been a season-long plague for them.
Yeah.
I really do, because this is a dynamic team between, the 20s.
Right.
It's got to,
Yeah, and you're at the
Coach Tim McGee's just, he's beside himself. First year, he's got all this talent. So here comes Grady Augustin, hands the ball off. This one goes to, is that Colin Abram? I think it's Colin Abram. He's going to pick up about 5 on the play.
Yeah, that definitely stinks.
Excuse me, that was Olszewski.
Second down and 5. Pucksta, again, they're going to shadow a safety over there too.
I like the matchup over there. You've got,
you've got
number 9,
here.
Garrett Johns over there.
Yeah, I think you could go deep. Here goes Olszewski over the right side. And he's got a first down.
One thing that we have not seen all night.
Jet sweep.
Nope, the pitch. We've seen it for game after game after game, and we have not seen the pitch.
That's a good point.
I knew something was off.
Have we seen the jet sweep?
No, I really don't think we've seen the jet sweep either. And we haven't used Deacon Parslow yet. He's in the slot.
Here we go with Augustin, shotgun formation. Here goes the handoff. Up the middle will be Olszewski. I'll pick up a couple on the play to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Falcons.
Saw Parslow. He had a couple of lead blockers. Parslow jumped through the hole, and then Olszewski followed. Wrapped up fairly quickly after that. It's a gain of about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Ball's at the 33-yard line. Here comes the Falcons. Here's Augustin in the gun. Parslow goes in motion. He's got the snap. He fakes the handoff, looking. He found a man, and that's Owen Hunter. Owen's breaking a couple of tackles. He's running down the sideline, gets to the 35, maybe more. He is going to get more. It's going to be down at the 42-yard line. So that's really the first we've seen of Owen Hunter.
Yeah. Nice yak. Yards
nice
after
yak.
catch
Yeah.
for Owen Hunter.
Well, yak about it.
Ball is all the way down to the 41.
How'd you like me doing the play-by-play that time?
I loved it, actually.
You were blowing your nose or something. I don't know.
Well, I was just looking. I was looking at papers.
I was doing paperwork.
I was doing my taxes over here. 2 left. Yeah, feel free anytime. Here goes Olszewski up the middle. He'll get wishbone. Somebody grabs his leg.
Connor Helminski was the one. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot more. We got a lot more penetration by the Hawk defensive front. Whether it's the linebackers that are shifting in, but they're getting to the ball carrier a lot earlier than they were in the first half of the game.
So you got Puxton and Hunter here on the near side. Slot right Parslow, and he'll go slot left now. Here goes the handoff over the left side. Connor Olszewski's got a huge hole. Breaks the tackle at the 33. Going to fall forward to the 27. Nice job by Connor Olszewski, and it's a first down for West.
And Owen Hunter held his block 5 yards down and did a really nice job allowing Olszewski. Or no, was that Abram? It was Olszewski. Yeah.
Olszewski, yep.
Yeah, to get down to where he was. So very positive blocking and play result.
Abrams in here now. He goes in I formation behind Augustin. Now he'll go up to Augustin's right. He'll get the ball and go up the middle. Quick hitter. Now he tries to kick it outside. Still on his feet before he gets knocked out. I like the little stiff arm and breaking the tackles there for Colin Abrams.
Yep, saying hello to number 22, Drew Farrick, during the run out of bounds.
You got 6 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Clock's at 5:29 will stop as he went out of bounds. 31-21 is your score. Falcons over the Hawks of Forest Hills Eastern. Parslow will go slot right. Here comes the snap. Handoff to Abram. He's got a hole. He's got it to the outside. Now he cuts it back in. Still on his feet. And he gets all the way inside the 10. Great run by Colin Abram. Ball's going to be placed inside the 5, Joe.
We got to hand it to Deacon Parslow. He was out there. He took on the defensive end like that. Kind of got thrown aside, but did enough to allow Abram to get to the outside there. And where's the ball set up? Where are we at the 10? 7-yard line?
The 7-yard line. So 1st and goal for West from the 7. Abram stays in there after that run. Augustin shotgun. Handoff to Abram again. Why not? As he'll get ransacked by 3 Hawks, though. And no pickup on the play. Maybe a loss of 1 or 2, Joe.
They're doing a really nice. The Hawks are doing a really nice job. Not breaking contain. They're keeping that edge sealed, and that's some of the frustration of the Falcons right now.
For sure. 2nd and goal from the 7. 4:23. Clock keeps ticking here. 31-21 is your score. Falcons are in no hurry. They'll probably wait till the back judge raises his hand before they snap it here. Let's see what they do. Parslow, there goes the snap. Quick pitch. There's that pitch, Joe. Colin Abram on the far sideline. And here he's in for a touchdown.
And we got a couple of flags. They were thrown as he broke contain and came around the edge. It's going to be against West Catholic. And it's going to be a spot foul. Looks like they replaced the flag and put it over at the 11-yard line.
I saw the multiple flags, and I just couldn't pull out a touchdown West.
2 guys saw it at once. Unbelievable.
So 10-yard penalty on the hold. Again, we were just talking about that, Joe, right? You get inside the 10, you get inside the 5, and those penalties are just tough to take when you're inside the red zone. Boy, all that momentum.
Need to break that.
2nd and goal from the 17 for West. Connor Olszewski will come in after Abrams takes a little bit of a break.
I have no issue going to Thomas Puxter right now in the end zone. No issue with it whatsoever.
One-on-one coverage, perhaps, on the far side of the field. Let's see. Here we go with Augustin. He's here on the near side. He got jumped, Joe. He got jumped.
By who else?
And, yes.
Rosenbrook. Here comes Olszewski. Is he going to catch him? Picked the right angle, took him out at the 7.
So interception almost takes it all the way in.
And we've seen this. Looks like we got some technical difficulties. We got to get Carson Conkle in the truck. Let's bring up the offensive players right now. Or excuse me, the defense. We've got a flag on the field. Everybody's coming back now, Tom.
Block in the back.
Oh, block in the back.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that is huge.
So that negates a very long run by Rosenbrook. And if you'll carry me for a minute.
I gotcha.
Let me try to get a hold of Conkle here.
Carson Conkle in the production truck. We lost our huddle feed.
Grandma Grove, thank you for texting in. Really appreciate you.
So we look at our defensive starters for West. Penkovic, shotgun formation after the penalty. He'll pass, and it almost got picked off. He went over the middle. We had a couple Falcons right there. About a 5-yard pass play over the middle. He's looking for Liam Bray. Falls incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Falcons. Pekovic gets it. He'll step back. Going deep. A lot of folks there. Well covered. Going for Farrick at the 45. That falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. We're at the 3:37 mark here. Stick with us after the game. We'll have one of the assistant coaches and player of the game up if we can. So 31-21 is your score. Falcons over the Hawks. One wide left, one wide right. Here goes Penkovic. He'll step back. Now he's going to go deep. Got a receiver there and underthrows him. Incomplete. No flag on the play. Nice coverage by Cam Inbody. Connor Olszewski came over to help out as well as he was looking for Jack Elmeroth here at the 45 of West Catholic. So the Hawks look to go deep. They don't get it. 4th and 10. Ball is still at their own 25. Let's see if the Hawks decide to punt or they decide to go for it. Sorry, we don't have our video feed. We lost our huddle feed.
Technical difficulties.
Here goes Penkovic. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He gets rid of the ball. He's got a receiver, and it's a catch. Far side of the field, keeping both feet in. Yes, it is Luke again. So Luke Rosenbrook catches the ball again. What a night for Rosenbrook. We're going to get the stats from Grooms on this, but he's got to have 130, 140 yards receiving at least. Tremendous job.
Tremendous job, yeah.
So 1st and 10, they keep it alive. Their hopes alive here as the Hawks look downfield. They got a receiver there, and he overthrows him. So he's looking for number 7, Jack Elmeroth. Tall, wide receiver. What does he go? Probably 6'4", Joe? Just from the eyes. We don't have his height on the roster, but he looks like a good-sized kid there. 2nd down and 10 for the Hawks. So ball's at their own 38. We're at the 3:20 mark. Falcons over the Hawks, 31-21. Hawks still have a little bit of glimmer of hope.
Yeah, they're working on the feed in the truck right now, and it's an internal in the camera we're going to try to figure out.
So here comes Penkovic. Nope. It's going to be a hand up and going to be a first out. Nice job. That's
Farrick,
22.
hard run.
That's Helminski. Or no, Farrick. You're right.
Yeah,
Farrick,
yeah.
sorry.
So he gets 10. He's going to move the sticks.
So balls at the 48, their own 48.
No problem with those runs. That keeps the clock moving. 2 timeouts for both teams.
Penkovic throws the ball here. It gets tipped, and it's intercepted. What a play!
Unbelievable. Patterson up, tipped the ball, and then was able to lean forward and bring it in for an interception.
What a great defensive play. Oh, yeah.
Man, oh man, Christian Patterson coming up big. We talked about him on the pregame show, coming back from injury and the impact that he's made really in filling that Aaron record, loss.
Different positions, but yes.
It is, but you wonder where that stuff was going to come from.
Yeah, where are the tackles? Where's the pressure going to come from? Well, Christian Patterson, wow, what a play. Here goes pucks on the near side. He's at the 30. And he'll get kicked out at the 25.
And
nice.
we've got a defensive holding over here, and that's going to be on Owen Hunter. And he had his arms around who else? Rosenbrook.
Right.
So I mean, you can call that. When you get your receivers out there. We've heard this from several of the coaches in the spread offense.
Sure.
That blocking out there, it could be an inch whether you get your hands around him or not. And, that time it got called. Yeah, and Coach Grove is going, I don't know. And the ref is explaining it to him, meaning he might be questioning himself a little bit.
So we take a look at the offensive starters again for West Catholic.
And that was on a pass play, so that stops the clock. Now rerunning here at 2:45.
Boy, that Christian Patterson play, though, that may have just sealed the deal,
Now they stop the clock again here. I don't quite understand what's going on. They're looking at the sideline. They're getting, I see. Yeah, they're getting the chain set. And they lost 3 seconds on the clock between the placement of the ball and the clock starting. Probably should be at least 2:43, if not 2:44 on the clock. It's showing 2:41 now. And we're rolling again. Here's Augustin in the gun. Parslow in motion. Grady's got the ball. Hands it off this time to Connor Olszewski. He weaves his way through traffic, and he's going to pick up about 15 on the play. So that's going to bring up a pretty manageable 2nd and maybe 5 right now. And now we got a stoppage again on the field, and this is going to be a timeout called by Forest Hills Eastern at 2:14 remaining in the ball game. They're down by 10. It's 31-21 West Catholic.
How about it?
It's been a
good game.
Been a good game. Been a little bit of a weird game, right?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
We'll take a look here and see. We got some other.
Yeah, we realize we don't have a feed anymore, and that's a huddle cam issue, which we're not going to be able to rectify this evening. So just be audio until we go to the post game.
Hey, and we've got a winner. The Heitzmans. They're the winner of the end of the shoelace.
Yeah.
Is called the Aglet.
The Ag as an A-G?
A-G-L-E-T.
The Aglet.
And the source of this is, of course, ChatGPT. You didn't have to put that. Take some credit. Take some credit, you guys. I love it. On the road almost to Boston, it's Pete Bratz.
Pete.
Halftime, Coney Islands.
Hey,
Yeah,
all right,
time.
there you go, Pete. Pete Bretz. I don't think he's driving his 1979 Gremlin, though. We've got Julie Woodruff doing that.
Here's Olszewski. Nice
goes over
run.
to the right side. Yes, boy, he broke a few tackles. Picks up about 10 or 12 on the play. He's got another West Catholic first down. So we're at the 2:08 mark. 31-21's your score.
Yeah, gain of about 13 on that play. Clock keeps running. New set of downs for the Falcons. Ball's going to be spotted at the 21. Now 1st and 10, and they just love this, man. Keep the ball rolling on the field. Forest Hills Eastern now calls another timeout. And while we're doing that, let's take a close look here. We got some scores from around the area.
We're going to take another look, Joe. It's the 7th inning last time I checked for the Blue Jays and Mariners, and we're Dodgers over the Brewers 3-0. Looks like they're going to look for a sweep there.
Yep.
Oh, Mariners came back. They were down 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th. They won 6-2.
6-2 Mariners.
Oh.
Taking a look across the area, Belding 50. Comstock Park 20. Belding's having a great year. Unity Christian 42. South Christian 14. Unity's for real. Here's still a tight game. Notre Dame, Pontiac Notre Dame Prep 14. Marine City 6. That's been the score since the 2nd. They're in the 4th right now. Byron Center 41. Forest Hills Northern 13. Grand Rapids Christian 31. Wayland 21.
Oh, wow. There we go. Here we go with West. First down. Ball's going to go to Olszewski. He dances his way up the middle, fights his way. Going to take a big crowd with him all the way down to the 15. Nice pickup of about 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4 for West. Guess who it was?
Yeah.
Eugenio Suarez with his 2nd home run of the game for the Mariners.
Suarez.
And the big dumper, Raleigh, to help rally the Mariners from a 2-1 deficit to come back to score 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th to win 6-2. Boy, bummer deal. We're rooting for the Blue Jays.
The M's are for both those teams are for real, though. They had Detroit's number all year.
Right.
So clock's ticking down to 1:15. Grady in the gun. He's going to hand off to Abram. Abrams to the near side. He's cutting it upfield. Gets across the 10, maybe to the 9-yard line. And that is going to be another first down for the Falcons. And there's really nothing the Hawks can do at this point. I think the Falcons are going to come out in a victory formation here. They're going to be able to kneel twice. And they're going to put this one in the books with a 10-point victory. Providing there's no chaos.
Right.
Yeah. More scores from around the area. Rockford 34, Caledonia 14. That's a final. Portland 49, Charlotte 7. That's a final.
Here comes the victory formation. And Grady Augustin takes a knee. And West Catholic's going to escape with a 31-21 win over the Forest Hills Eastern Hawks.
Quite a game we saw tonight. I'm going to be interested to see some of these stats. What do we call those stats?
The West Gen stats.
The West Gen stats. The new West Gen stats. Because we're cool, man.
We are. Next Gen stats might be trademarked already.
Yeah,
so we got to go with the West Gen stats. We got Steve Grooms, who's gathering up, and we're looking for player of the game. Could be Christian Patterson. Kind of sealed the deal at the end of the game. I don't know how many.
I really like that. Yeah, I really like that.
I mean, Puxta did great.
Thomas Puxta came in real good. Let's get a look at the stats here. Here comes Steve.
Yeah, let's take a peek at the stats.
Yeah, we'll choose our player of the game and to get him up here for our post-game interview. Again, West Cali coming up victorious tonight against Forest Hills Eastern 31-21, and it was a heck of a game.
Yeah, it was. We're going to come back into the booth here in just a moment. But as I look at some defensive stats, I guess Patterson. That was the only one with Patterson. Let's look at the offensive games. Well, defensively, Jujim had 11 tackles on the night. I don't know if we've had Jujim up here. I can't.
Yeah,
remember.
we had him up early in the
Earlier
year.
in the year.
Yeah, let's spread this around a little
Colin
bit.
Abram had 152 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then Puxta.
And we have not had Thomas up here. 6 catches, 119 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
You know, Steady Eddie is really, you know, since week 2 he came on and just showed a lot of resolve in playing his position, and he has really been a sure thing. Possession receiver, number 1, but also very, very comfortable in that receiver position. And I think we're going to try to get up Thomas here, get a hold of the coaches. You see the entire student body down there in the end zone congratulating the team. They sing the fight song, and now the team's going to break and they're going to be talked to at the coaches. And in the meantime, let's go over these stats all together. You want me to roll them, or you want to roll them?
I'll roll with the West
You
Catholic.
roll
You
them.
roll with the Forest
Sure,
Hills stats.
absolutely.
So I'll cover West Catholic. Grady Augustin, as we look at the rushing statistics for West Catholic, Grady Augustin, 5 carries for 8 yards. Connor Olszewski, 15 carries for 123 yards. Colin Abram also with 15 carries, 152 yards, 2 touchdowns for Colin Abram. Another game, last game they had over 300 yards between both of them. They come back with 275 yards between both of them tonight. Tremendous job by Abram and Olszewski. Through the air, Grady Augustin, the senior quarterback, 12 for 18 for 187 yards, 1 touchdown, but the 2 picks kind of kept Forest Hills Eastern Hawks in it. Of course, our player of the game, Thomas Puxta, 6 catches for 119 yards and a touchdown. Cam Inbuddy did a nice job. He had 4 catches for 43 yards. Did nice little curl route.
When they needed him. When they needed him.
When they needed him, absolutely. Yeah. Owen Hunter had a couple catches for 25 yards as well. So as we look at through the air, 187 yards. On the ground, 282 yards for Wes. A total of 469 yards of offense. Now, remember the Hawks, great offense that put up 43 points last week and 373 yards. And why don't you walk through?
Boy, you'd think that 373 yards would get you, a victory tonight.
21 points, right?
Absolutely. On the ground for the Hawks tonight, they had 133 yards on 30 attempts, so 4.4 was their average, and 3 touchdowns on the ground. Through the air, 240 yards, 16 of 33 went Penkevic, and let's see here. Here's Luke Rosenbrook. Boy, he just put on a clinic tonight. 10 catches, 202 yards, and a touchdown. 2 catches going to Jack Amaroth for 14 yards. Liam Bray had 3 catches for 21, and Drew Farrick had 1 catch for 3. But I'll tell you what, that 202 yards on 10 catches, Rosenbrook, I'll tell you, very impressive on him.
20-yard average.
Unbelievable.
So solid.
It is. And on the ground, they're 133 yards. Majority of it came by Drew Farrick. He had 12 carries for 123 yards, 2 scores on the ground there. Next high would be Connor Helminski, 11 carries for 16 yards. Garrett Johns had 2 carries for 9 yards, and really that was it. Kendrick Penkevic, he had 4 attempts, 14 yards. Most of that was in the sack category there. So
just got noticed that Caleb Hauser, Coach Caleb Hauser, and Thomas Puxta are on the way up to the press box. So they'll be with us momentarily.
Excellent. So 373 yards, 133 on the ground, 240 through the air, 1 turnover in that interception. And that was it for 16 first downs to the 20 first downs for West Catholic. And that's the tail of the tape here. 31-21 your final tonight. Just very impressed with Luke Rosenbrook and his 202 yards of receiving tonight. Those two had their connection going.
They really did.
Yeah, nice numbers though. Grady Augustin, 187, 12 of 18, and a touchdown there. So, yeah, it just seemed like something was just a little bit off, and I can't tell if it was Forest Hills that was playing a good defense that kind of confused the Falcons, or if it was just some missteps. Half steps, right? Just something was a little bit off for the Falcons tonight. Still coming up victorious, but and an outright okay conference championship tonight.
You're right.
So we've got that.
Yeah.
And a lot to work on going into Zeeland West next week.
Yeah, a lot to work on. You got to clean up the penalties.
Correct.
You got to clean up the turnovers.
Correct.
Rosenbrook stepped in front of that pass and took it the house, And,
we've seen that a couple of times now,
yeah,
and only to be it stood. The interception stood, but it was brought back by a block in the back. But
that is true. But those are the kind of things that we saw with Spring Lake. That changes the whole momentum. If that block, if they wouldn't have had to bring it back, that would have changed the whole dynamic of the game right there.
And you can see where looking at tape from obviously the Spring Lake game, and they're seeing that they can jump that little out that Grady Augustin throws. Now you can build on that too, where you'd be able to take and do a little bit of a fake to that and then go deep. So you get a little bit of a bite from the defender on that to get some space, and I hope something like that takes place.
We'll have you grab the microphone.
Yeah, absolutely. I see the team huddling up, and they're getting done with the coaches.
And they'll be up momentarily.
Look at that! Just don't make tape like they used to.
Look at the defensive stats,
Sure.
Joe, while we're waiting for Coach and Thomas Puxton to come up. Jael Jujem, no big surprise.
No big surprise.
Led the team all year. 11 tackles, 9 solos on the night for Jael.
And probably the biggest hit of the night.
Oh, for sure.
On Ferrick.
Right.
Amazing. Did a great job there.
Yeah, that was a great hit. Colin Abram chipped in with 7 tackles. Connor Olszewski had 7 tackles on the night. Noah Gillespie, 6. And Noah, coming off the edge, even on some of the hits that he had, he forced, really quick passes too. So even though he didn't get caught or credited for a tackle, he put on a lot of pressure on the Hawks offense. Massey Wickstrom had 5 tackles. Cam Inbody with 4. And Jan Jujem had 3 tackles, as well as Perry had 3 tackles as well. So that's a little bit defensively for West Catholic. Again, rushing, they allowed 133 yards of rushing and 240 yards through the air.
Well, let's not forget
Go ahead.
Connor Olszewski in the punt return for a touchdown, for the second touchdown of the game.
For sure.
That was fantastic as well. So specials did a pretty good job on the night.
If we look at the total kick returns, Owen Hunter, he only got the kickoff once for 25 yards. And, of course, Connor Olszewski with the one for the 64. Punting, Cal Peterson. We don't talk about him a lot, but he did have 2 punt attempts, or we don't talk to him as a punter.
Yep.
He had 2, because we just don't punt the ball a lot, but he did have 2 kicks for 82 yards, so that was good to see. And then, of course, Landon Smith did a nice job with his kicking duties tonight as well. So Joe, as Coach and Thomas Puxton make it up here, and we get the wave from Coach Hauser, he's on his way up.
Yeah.
Like you said, a little bit closer game than we anticipated.
Yeah.
Even though they came off a really nice game, sharp game, where they put up a lot of points against Spring Lake.
I could see where this team could do a lot of damage. Again, very impressive between the 20s. It seemed like they would stall out. As soon as they got in the red zone, they had their own difficulties. West Catholic had some of their own difficulties inside the red zone tonight too. So, but I think they've got a lot to work with because they got some youth here, and of course, Coach Tim McGee in his first year. he's trying to feel this whole thing out too, and he's a young guy.
You've got 240 yards. A couple of those were some big pass plays. But I thought overall, I think the pressure was the difference. I mean, they never let Penkovic really get comfortable back there.
Yep.
So I think overall did really well. A little different than the 0 pass yards that you saw last week in Wayland.
Yeah.
For sure. So, so overall 469 yards for West Catholic, 373 for Forest Hills East.
Come on in, Thomas. Come on in, buddy.
Thomas Pucksta.
All right.
In.
Hey, man, nice game tonight.
Congratulations.
Did a good job. Here, grab a hold of that. And I just want to say that week 1, I think the team was looking for some reliable hands out there, right? Week 2, you became the guy, right? So how has that progression been for you? Now that we're past game 7.
I mean, it was great. We really worked really hard at practice, and missing that first week was kind of a setback, but that week 2 bounce back I think really helped me out, and we've just been rolling from there.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Take us through. You had a tremendous touchdown catch on the front corner of the end zone. From here, it looked like your feet were pretty close to inbounds. Were you worried about your feet? Just take us through that play. Well covered by Forest Hills Eastern. What is that play, and how'd you make such a tremendous catch?
I was just worried about the ball. But, I turned around, and the pylon was right there, so I knew I was fine.
Yeah, you knew you were good?
Yeah.
You knew you were good.
Ball was well placed for sure.
Great
you had to go up
ball.
for it,
Yeah.
Great ball.
So any particular strategy you use, body position, things like that, when you've got tight coverage on you like that?
I've been working my releases a lot in
Okay.
practice. Really just when we run the ball too, and we're not running a route to me, I just work on my releases.
Always trying to run a really crisp route. Yeah, and we see that. And across the middle, you do a great job. Grady puts a ball up for you. It seems like every time, you're up for it, pull it in, and it's Connor Olszewski looks comfortable with the ball, and you look comfortable catching the ball. Is that something? Have you been? Has it always been that way for you?
I wouldn't even say so. I didn't play football till my sophomore year.
Is that right?
Okay, that's news for a lot of folks.
That's fantastic. So you're a junior, right?
Yeah.
The junior. So we got another year of you. Go ahead, Tom.
Well, I was just going to say, in terms of people that are covering you, you had Rosenbrook on you, and he's a. Yeah, it was a tale of two wide receivers.
He played a great game.
He had an amazing game. He had over 200 yards receiving. Yourself, you had 119 yards receiving and a touchdown too. But having him check you on defense, how was that for you?
It was fun. Talent versus talent. I mean, it's always great.
Yeah, all right.
That's
well, good. We're going to bring in Coach here. Coach, and congratulations. What a great game, Thomas Pucksta. And it wasn't easy.
No, it wasn't. Credit them. They're good. They're a good team. They just have a lot of creativity on offense. And Coach Smith said it earlier today. He's like, they're tough to defend. So I thought our defense played really, really well. We put them in some bad spots a couple times. But I thought our defense played really well. And, credit them. There's a couple plays that are very deceptive and design-wise that they just do a really good job on. And they put up a boatload of points all season. I mean, against
they really have.
Spring Lake last week, they put up 43.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's to be kind of expected a little bit against them. I mean, they're a good team, so credit them.
So with Rosenbrook, I mean, that's the kid's a talent. He had a game. I guess as you approach this, you probably, I mean, as looking through the tape, I mean, a 75-yarder last week. The guy's got a lot of talent. Right. How much pressure does that put on the defense and the game plan for this year? Or for this game, or did you kind of stick with how you played against other good wide receivers?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Smith and Coach Wildman. Coach Wildman's our DB's coach with Doc that helps him. Coach Doyle. I mean, they do such a good job getting guys ready. I think the impressive thing for them is they can rotate a lot of guys, and it's a credit to them that every guy that's out there can make the plays. You see Mossy out there, Cam Embody out there, Jacob Pence out there, and then you throw in Thomas when he's on offense, obviously doing his thing, but he can go out on defense as well and do a really good job. So I mean, credit to Coach Wildman and Doc getting those guys ready every week. So, but I mean, on film he's an impressive kid. I mean, on defense he's good. On offense he's good. He's just one of those kind kind of a scat back type of player. I mean, obviously he's playing receiver, but like he's
Yeah.
just shifty. He's gadgety. They can do a lot of things with him. They,
You do the jet sweeps.
yeah,
and all
100%.
this.
Right.
Yes.
100%. So, I mean, you guys were talking about it earlier with Thomas. I mean, it's kind of a funny story, but Coach Grove was kind of recruiting the hallways a little bit before last year, and Thomas is a basketball, baseball kid, and tall, lengthy. You know, you see that in the hallway. You're like, what the heck are we doing?
And he's an athlete.
Yeah, like,
this kid's an athlete.
Get his butt out here a little bit. So Coach Grove was recruiting him a little bit. I mean, it's kind of fun when you get to recruit your own hallways.
Right.
He came out last year and just was an absolute stud and just a ton of fun to coach. Just a ton of fun to coach on the JV level last year. And, I mean, we threw him just fade ball after fade ball after fade ball and came up with, I mean, darn near 75% of them and made a lot of plays for us. So coming into this year, we kind of knew, like, this kid's going to be special if he stays on the trajectory that he has been. And he works hard in the weight room. He's a good student. He's a good kid. What I like about Thomas the most is he's a humble kid.
Right.
You know, never makes it about himself. He's not a me guy. I mean, when things are going his way, I mean, up until last week, he was top 15 in the state for receiving yards. And
Wow.
He doesn't know that. He probably doesn't care.
No.
We didn't know that.
Yeah, he doesn't care. It's 100% about the team with him.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
And you know, like you said, you know, he's new to football, so he's working on the basics, trying to, you know, you'd never know it on the field, right?
Yeah, the patterns and stuff. It looks
so
like
crisp.
It comes easy to him.
He's got guys that have, you know, kind of come before him. I think of Ryer Snow in 2023, Andrew McCallery,
yes.
and then obviously last year Jack Zagunis.
Yeah.
Those guys were, I mean, physical freaks in terms of just their athleticism.
Right.
But what made them so dangerous on the outside is we talk about it all the time. It's not just a cliche saying, like, if you don't block, you're not getting the rock.
Right.
You have to be a perimeter blocker. If we don't take care of the outside, you know, our offense is going to go the way we want it to. And Thomas, you know, didn't play week 1, obviously, but, you know, was back in week 2. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I mean, we were like, okay, yep, he's going to be really good at receiver. Then the blocking is coming, as you see tonight. Like he's taking care of business in the perimeter as well from a physicality standpoint. And I couldn't be more proud of him. But it's a credit to him how hard he works every week at practice. And really just, I mean, I'll brag on my entire unit. We're deep, they're solid, and I love each and every single one of them like they're my own. So they're just great kids.
That's great. Well, before we bring up, you know, this was conference championship night, and congratulations to the team for wrapping up the OK White. And but before we talk about Zeeland West, you had a special greeting here on the sideline. We saw a very short little girl saw her daddy, and we remember when she was born late last summer, right? So she's a little older than a year, right?
September, yeah.
What's her name?
Her name's Hadley, and she is, oh my goodness, she's my pride and joy. So that's Daddy's little girl, and I am completely smitten, and she has me totally wrapped around her finger. I can see her walking right now with Coach Smith's kids, and we're super blessed. My wife and I are just so blessed, and she's the best mom in the world, and you know, she's great. She does an awesome job with our daughter, and it's just been so much fun.
I remember the excitement, you know, in our trip down to Cincinnati, and I had a chance to go on the bus, and just how you're like,
we were praying.
Oh, it's coming, it's coming.
We were praying that she would hold on a little longer, like, hey, don't eat anything hot, you know, keep that butt in the oven for a little bit longer. I'm super blessed.
You know, really close game, but you know, in terms of plays, Christian Patterson, he's really come on.
Oh my goodness!
Late in the game. Not a lot of stats this game. He only had like 1 tackle, but he put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and of course that tipped interception.
Yeah, we're so proud of him.
Amazing. He's really come along.
Played tackle as a freshman on the offensive side of the ball, and then as a sophomore on JV, he played receiver, believe it or not, and was actually pretty darn dynamic. I mean, like in my opinion, like if he played more offense, he's just the prototypical hand in the dirt tight end. Like he is just a really good body for that type of position. But I mean, the kid's athletic. I mean, we missed him last year. I'm so glad he played as a senior, and I mean that's a huge play. I mean, unbelievable. Just instinctiveness to, like, you know, put your hands up to make that tip of the ball, and then just
the awareness.
The awareness to make that play at the end was huge for us. So couldn't be more proud of him. And again, Coach Marnie and Coach Arcelowitz, they have that D-line dialed in. They're doing a great job.
That's fantastic. So on to next week, right? Week 9, Zeeland West comes here. Yeah. And not the Zeeland West of last year, but I'll tell you what, they're a tough customer, as you know, we've seen in the past. anticipation of what to expect against the.
Yeah, so I'm an
Zealand
alum
West.
of Zealand West.
Yep.
Probably not a lot of people are like, "Why are you coaching receivers if you're wing T kid?" But that was never my style. I mean, I have a lot of respect for that program. When my family moved to this side of the state, it was that was a school that we moved into, that district. So I mean, it was a little bit of an eye opener for me to see the wing T for the first time. But I mean, that program is proud. Obviously, they have a ton of success, multiple state titles, including last year. But we know what we're getting with them. I mean, that's a tough physical team, really well coached. I mean, they do everything well. And the thing about them with their program is very similar to us, in my opinion, is from the time they're starting football and youth, they're running that system. They're doing what they've always known and what they've always done. So when they're juniors and seniors, it's that's
second nature.
That's just what they know. So
exactly.
we know we're gonna have a fight here. It's gonna be a street fight, 4-quarter knockout type of deal next week, and we owe them one. So because last year they were.
That's right.
They were. I mean, obviously very good, but that game went down to the wire.
We were in the game.
Yeah. Had to leave at half, and just some things that we would have loved to finish on. So looking forward to next week. It's always a good game, and it'll definitely be another physical test before the play.
Yeah, and important that both teams come out of that game healthy. I think
absolutely.
I know that's a big thing on their side and ours.
Sure.
But congratulations on the OK White Championship. Big win tonight. Weird game, right? A lot of excitement. And just some weirdness going on, but Forest Hill's Eastern team, they go away. They're going to lick their wounds, but they'll be back. They got a lot of youth. Yeah. West Catholic going on next week, and we'll be right back here on Friday night against Zealand West, and then on Sunday after that will be the playoff pairings, and we'll keep an eye on everything. Division 5, we highlighted some of the stuff that was going to happen tonight, and there was a lot of significant games.
Yeah, a lot of playoff implications.
It's a deep division. I mean, when you look at just the teams from statewide, I mean, you just have so many teams that have a proud tradition that are always in the mix, and then there's a couple teams that are maybe not always in the mix but are doing a good job this year, and have kind of really started to roll. So it's going to take our best. It's going to take our best effort every week, and we know that. It's always been that way in Division 5. So
and the other side of the bracket, oddly, usually we look at the east side of the bracket, and they're pretty loaded over there this year, as compared to this side. So that gets reshuffled, and so we're going to keep an eye on scores from tonight and then into next week, and hopefully get through next weekend.
Yeah,
very healthy, and then on to the playoffs.
That'll be the goal. Yeah, if we can stay healthy and just continue our trajectory, and that's we don't want to peak at any time. We just want to keep getting better.
Keep getting better.
Keep getting better each week, and that's our goal.
All right.
Well, Coach Caleb Hauser, congratulations on the win.
Caleb, thank you very much.
Appreciate all you guys do. You guys are the best in the business. So
Get little Hadley to bed,
man.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
So, Coach Caleb Hauser joining us along with Thomas Pucksta, the player of the game, with 6 catches, 119 yards, and a touchdown. Tremendous game by the underclassmen. And final thoughts, Joe?
Well, just want to thank our sponsors, as we always do: Fox Pools, Custom Caulking, West End Body, Frank's Market, Paget Business Services, Dubin Dube Attorneys at Law, Shaner Avenue Nursery, Moore & Sons Roofing, Realtor Melissa Homewood, the Lash Group of Epic Realty, Culvers of Comstock Park, Cedar Springs, Cascade and Lowell, Lamoureux, Farm Market, and Cowlicks, and your Falcon Touchdown Club. Thank you all. And it's been a heck of a night, Tom. Glad to have you back. It looks like we're going to have at least 2 more games here at Falcon Stadium, and playoffs are right around the corner.
And we'll see what happens. Yeah. Well, great game tonight. Great win for the Falcons. And go Glads tomorrow night.
Go Glads. Have a good time at your reunion.
Yes, Traverse City St.
It's going to rain here anyhow. You may as well go north, right?
Exactly. So the Glads will take on Jackson Lumen Christie. And again, I don't know where they're ranked now, but before last week's game, they were ranked number 2 and number 3 in the state in Division 7. So really looking forward to the 20-year plus 20-year reunion. So
20 plus 20. Call it out for what it is. 4-0. I want to wish my son Brady. He's going to be running in the Grand Rapids Marathon, a big 26-miler on Sunday, and he's going to have miserable weather, but he's been training his butt off, and this is going to be a big deal. He's done the Riverbank Run and done well in that, and now Brady, a runner. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right? So best of luck to him on Sunday. We'll be rooting him on. So everybody have a great weekend.
Yes, have a great weekend. Go green, go white.
Go Blue.
Go Blue, and we'll catch you here next Friday night with a pregame at 6:30. So for my partner, Joe Sack, I'm Tom Mikowski. Your final from West Catholic Falcon Stadium. It's your Falcons 31 and your Forest Hills Eastern Hawks 21. Have a great weekend, everyone.